everybody. Welcome to Council of Creators, episode 43. Your host, Chainsaw Reacts. We have done 43 episodes of this show, and we have had 99 different guests, and now we've hit 100. Bucifer is here for the first time. Bucifer, thank you so much, sir.
Hey.
Oh, 100
Hey,
guests.
thank you, thank you.
Different guest. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And Ronan's here, I guess. Hello, Ronan.
Yo.
Hi, Ronan.
Yo.
Hi, Ronan. Yo. Antonio's back. Welcome, sir. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me again. Yeah, it's been long overdue.
Mhm.
Like I was
Yes.
telling you in our
Mhm.
messaging, I typically have to work early in the mornings, like
Mhm.
every day now, and
Yeah.
with tomorrow being 4th of July, I have it off, so perfect opportunity for me to actually join in this time. So I'm
Yes.
very excited to be here.
Perfect. And Rob is actually at the beginning of the show. Order 52, 42, 52. I'm used to orders 50. I don't know where that came from. Order 42. Welcome, sir.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey, we were talking for a few minutes about mics and stuff before we actually went live. So while we were a little bit late, well, I was also late too. But we were talking about mics, and turns out me and Antonio have the same mic, which is crazy.
Blue Yeti gang.
I love it. I love it. I was like, of course I had to get the blue one. I love blue. So before that I had like the snowball, I think, from the Yeti or something.
Mhm.
It worked.
Oh,
okay.
I've seen those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah, but then over
It
time it starts getting harder, like because you hit a certain peak of quality. It's like
Yeah. And in my own personal opinion, because I was also debating on a snowball too, like, you know, back when I got this, everyone was like, oh yeah, Blue Yeti is just the Jesus Christ of USB microphones. And I was like, okay. So I did my research. But also too, it's like for like the extra like $80, you don't need to really worry about any quality issues with the snowball. Now going from like this to like a $400 like super duper expensive mic,
yeah.
that's like a whole different story. But
Yeah.
I always recommend Blue Yetis especially if you're like getting into content creation, streaming, etc. Very, very solid mic to have. Before I even got this, I got a it was like a Turtle Beach mic that sounded like I'm trying to find like the best way to describe it. Have you ever seen The Marvels?
Yes.
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Huh.
It's just a random comparison.
But
you've seen a Marvel movie, it's like that, but a mic
no,
version.
no, not not a Marvel movie.
I know, but the
Marvel.
Marvels. Like,
The
you
Marvels.
know that Marvel movie with those characters? Yeah, the mic's like that.
So it had a lot of lows.
Yes, but the best part is
There
that
we go.
the week before I got this, I found out that there was software that I could download into the Turtle Beach microphone, and it sounded like it went from the Marvels to like maybe like Ant-Man 1. So like not exactly like the best quality, but it was like significantly
It's going
better.
places.
It was, yeah, exactly.
It's going places.
So it's weird because y'all have the navy version. I think I have the gray version. I've had this baby since I started, and I'm like,
How long has it been?
Jesus, maybe 8 years.
8
wow.
years? Damn.
Wow.
Look at that.
Granted, I stopped in moments just because I went to go to school, and I'm like, it was, I remember I stopped during the BVS stuff, and I was just like, I don't need this in my life, and so I wasn't consistent enough. But I was like, all right, and still works. But I'm like, I need a mic that doesn't captures just me and not everything else. I don't want during the stream to hear the helicopter or gunshots going off in my neighborhood. Yeah,
gunshots. What the hell's going on in your neighborhood?
I can sympathize with you. Yeah. Just wait, you'll be in an A24 movie soon. I'll be in an A24 movie soon.
I really hope they make an A24 movie on your life. I really hope so. I would love that.
No.
Okay, wait for the Comic-Con scene or something.
From the studio that brought you Split and Nope or Get Out.
What would they call it? Unchained? Is that what they would call it? Yeah.
Streamlabs or whatever. Coming from A24. Body bags.
Yeah. Body bags.
Body bags.
Yeah,
It's all suspense thriller, and then at the last 5 minutes, it's like fucking a slasher movie, like Hereditary.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Was I forget who it was, the director, but a couple years ago they had that movie called Men. I think A24 put that out.
Alex Garland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie's a trip. Lamb, that was a trip too. A24 has some weird movies, man. Like it's just weird shit.
That one, that lamp, I liked it. I couldn't enjoy it all the way just because I had seen the trailer. The trailer was so effing good, and it basically told you what was gonna happen. It set you up stuff. It's a kick-ass trailer with an amazing use of the Beach Boys song. But I was just
Oh, yeah.
like going into it, I was just like, I hope it's more than what I've seen. And then I understood it and got it to an extent, but I was just like, yeah, I basically saw the movie in the trailer.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
still, I give him props.
You got a fan.
Yeah, hi Carbonite. How's it going?
Yeah.
Nice.
Only you rule, not no one else.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
Hey, if you want to be honest.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Negative.
I can actually say that. I don't know you guys.
It's
Who
fair
are
point.
you people?
That's fair.
At one
Why
point
am
or
I
another-
here?
Yeah, I don't know anybody. I don't know, man. Did anybody watch Acolyte this week? That's a question.
Yes.
Yes.
I have not seen it. I've heard there's a thirst trap or some shit. I saw pictures. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, I need to catch up on that. I mean, I'm up to episode 5, but I haven't seen the newest one.
They
I don't
came
watch
really
The
close.
Acolyte, but I do watch a recap of each episode by Jeremy Johns.
Oh,
That-
okay.
That's where I get my Star Wars entertainment now. I don't watch Star Wars. I watch Jeremy Johns talking about Star Wars, and he does it in like a fourth of the time, and it's equally as entertaining, if not more entertaining. So
I mean,
that's where I'm at with Star Wars.
I mean, he's one of the best, right? So I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
and it feels like at least he's being fair if he is critical about it, unlike some other channels where it's like they act like it's like the worst thing to exist since like Nazis or something. Like it's just like
Since the
ridiculous.
Marvels.
The Marvels is 10 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. It was fine.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
had its
hate
fun
like,
moments.
There's a lot of people that hated it, but I like the trio, especially Kamala Khan. I think I love that character. I
Yeah,
love
she has some really great scenes.
What a find for that studio. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's so weird though. The Acolyte though, it's like if the episodes were longer than 20 minutes, that would be great.
yes.
I mean, it's like you feel like every time you watch House of the Dragon and then you go over to Acolyte, it's
Night and
like
day.
an embarrassment of riches over here, and then
If you look at the budget
And
of
it's Star
both,
Wars.
what House of the Dragon is like 200 million for 8 episodes, and look what they did with that. And Acolyte is 180 million for the same amount of episodes, and you see a massive difference. And you would think with Disney, they're gonna put it all out, right? You would think they were gonna push the limits. Like they're supposed to be making premium content.
does anyone know what the budget for Andor season 1 was? Because that
It-
looked awesome.
It feels
250?
it feels
Maybe
yeah.
250.
250. Holy crap! Honestly.
I believe
And,
it was 250.
But it was 12 episodes.
and they spare no expense. Like
Yeah,
everything looked
250
real.
million.
Oh,
250 million.
Wow.
And now I think that's just season 1.
mhm.
But still, though, I mean, for 12 episodes, and we're only getting 8 with Acolyte. I don't know.
Chainsaw, you're not gonna believe this, but this week's episode was the first time I felt like the constructive criticism that the show's been getting, it finally got to me as I was watching it. Like I even looked back at my reaction, and I wasn't yelling or doing stuff like getting into as much. I was just like, and I don't know, maybe I let it get into me and whatnot, but at this point, I was, and again, I still like the show. I'm gonna see it to its end, but when I start editing it in my head, I know something's off. Something is off, and I'm like, I would have done this and this. Granted, I have never worked in Hollywood. I'm from LA. I never worked in Hollywood. I would like to one day, but I was just like these are choices, and I'm like, it feels like it's, in my opinion, hurting the show because, and I think everybody that I've seen who've gone and said great stuff in terms of criticism is that like the bones, the meat, the DNA for a spectacular show is there. It's not missing. It's there. It's just that even at points I felt they cut off one solid episode into 2 episodes, and it hurts because people have to watch it week to week, and it's like we have to wait for the second half of what could have been one solid episode and then we're already
I
almost
mean,
done with the
4
show.
and 5.
I think 5 was good on its own, I think, but I feel like if you were to combine, even then, I don't know, like the way this felt like episode 4, where like the first 2/3 of it was I'm like, okay, I'm watching this here and there. There's cool interactions, but the last 10 minutes, okay, I'm like, all right, I'm in, and then it ends, and
And then you have like 7 minutes of credits.
which again, I'm happy people are getting their due in the credits. I'm happy for that, but I would think if I was at Lucasfilm, I'd be like, let's just time it, even with the Lucasfilm logo and the title logo. Let's not be afraid to tell a 45-minute solid story. And
look at Mando season 1. They were doing that. I mean, and this is now obviously these are tax breaks and shit. But someone said if you look at the tax cuts, even with that, Mando season 1 was $80 million to make that show after tax breaks. Mando season 2, 95. Now Kenobi, that's a show that's really mixed, but that 90 million. Andor was about 135 in terms of tax cuts and stuff, but like, I don't know. I feel like every single time there's something new coming out from Disney, even Marvel projects, they're getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah,
and
I feel like I could connect. If this feels up to this point now, it kind of feels like Mando season 3, and I like Mando season 3. There's a lot of great stuff in it, but you could tell there was something funky happening, and you can more or less tell that they were integrating stuff from Rangers of the New Republic, that show that was going to be built up on Gina's character and
Gina
that
Carano's
stuff.
character,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and thank God Lee Jung Jae took this role, because even in this episode, there's a moment that I was just like, thank God we got you, man, because I don't know where the hell we would be.
The thirst trap.
No, not him. There's a beautiful moment where I'm like,
you're talking about
okay.
Yeah.
So
no,
like,
the thirst
Jedi.
trap is with Kimir.
Well, because there be people saying like, oh, the thirst trap, like, thank God this guy's in this show because of the thirst trap. I was like, no, guys.
What it feels like to me, and I'm no expert either, but what it feels like to me is they wrote a script, and then they shot it, and then they edit it as one thing, and then they just go, okay, here and here. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like to me, episodic TV, every episode should have 3 acts. It should wrap up. It should give you a feeling of, okay, now I know what's going on, and then the next episode is another 3-act structure. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like it literally feels like they just cut it in the middle of a scene in a lot of cases, and it's so frustrating. I mean, I think the script needed a couple more drafts anyway, but
of course.
But yeah, because I mean, like Ronan, you talked about the editing. I think it's not just the editing; it's literally the script. The script, there's problems, but I don't know. I mean,
I can definitely see that too, especially just because with my experience with the Star Wars TV shows, I watched Mando 1, Mando 2, a little bit of Boba Fett, and then the Obi-Wan show, and just thinking about how episodic Mandalorian was. It's like that's like you said, that's how TV should really be. Like, it should feel episodic in that way. Like, you can have one long interconnected story, but you still need that 3-act structure in each episode.
Yep.
Whereas now, like, I haven't watched Acolyte, but I kind of felt the same way about Kenobi, where it just felt like, oh, here's like a 6-hour movie that's just split up into a couple of different parts.
Right.
For me, I think the writing for this show is really good. I think it's something that Star Wars fans have never gotten before. You're getting layers upon layers of story, and last episode really answered some questions, but then opened up more questions to be discovered later on in the show. I don't know if you guys ever watched Russian Dolls by Hedlund. She directed that.
Oh yeah.
No, I never have.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of mystery, giving some elements here, some elements there, leaving it up to the audience to figure it out. It's not so layered that you're gonna come up with a million different scenarios of what's happening. She puts everything in your face, and later on you're like, oh, that's why she did this choice. That's why this is there. So I'm having a great time with Acolyte. For me, it's a lot better than Andor for me, and I loved Andor.
Okay.
But it's Star Wars. Star Wars is Star Wars,
And that's
everybody's going to either hate it, love it, or don't watch it.
And that's the beautiful thing is that you love it, and other people have different. Like we all have different opinions on it, and I think that's the best thing about art is that it's all subjective. Right? Like we can all sit here and criticize it, and you're going, "Well, I love it. I love the writing." Yeah. That's perfectly fine. I think that's that's amazing. Because if we all agree to hate or love the same thing, it'd be boring.
Very boring.
Yeah.
Boring. All I say is everybody respects everybody's opinion of media, shows, movies. We can all have a civil discussion about it without name calling or this or that. And just have fun. That's what entertainment is for.
My only exception is the Velma show. That thing is terrible.
I was make a joke very similar to that, but your choice was better.
What was your one gonna be?
Mine was gonna be Rise of Skywalker. Just sticking with the Star Wars theme.
Okay.
I think that was the only time that I walked out of a Star Wars movie and I just went.
You walked out, really?
Well, not walked out, but I walked out of the theater and I went, "What the hell was that?" Like my fiance and I, it's funny because we didn't buy our tickets. Like to make a long story short, my mom's boyfriend at the time bought us tickets because he wanted to be nice or whatever. And so we get back into the car, we're all driving home, and we're just shit talking the movie the whole time that we're in the car. And then after we got inside, I was like, "Oh, I feel bad because this guy paid for our tickets, and we just hated the movie."
I had that experience with Phantom Menace. I watched 20 minutes of it, turned it off. I finally finished it 2 weeks ago.
It's really?
Yes. The acting for me was so bad. The script was so bad. I hated Jar Jar. It was just bad. I was just like, what was Lucas thinking when he made this movie? It was so bad for me.
He was smoking weed or something.
Yeah.
I think that actually tying back to what I said about Jeremy Johns and how I watch his Star Wars content, one of the things that he said about the prequels, and this is kind of the perspective that I have on it now, is that the prequels is really Palpatine's trilogy and how he rose to power, and then everything on top of that is obviously the way that it is, like Anakin becoming Darth Vader. But when you look at it as Palpatine's trilogy, you can kind of see why the Phantom Menace had to be made in that way. Because a lot of people, and I had this opinion for the longest time, was that it should have started at Attack of the Clones, and then you had the Clone Wars, and then you had Revenge of the Sith. But you wouldn't know how Palpatine rose into that position and how he got there without the Phantom Menace. So that's the way that I see it now. And I mean, I'll still skip a good majority of the Phantom Menace and just watch the Darth Maul fight and call it a day. But if I had to sit down and watch it, that's the perspective that I would have, is looking at it more as this is the origin story of not just the main villain Darth Vader, but the main villain Chancellor Palpatine.
I mean, if you look at the Clone Wars, they're definitely pushing more of that too in certain areas. Like certain times, it's really focused on Chancellor Palpatine and what he's doing. I mean, I think that's a fair way to look at it, because because he has to, in order for him to be the Sith that's ruling over the Empire, ruling over the galaxy. So you can't not do that in the prequels because, well, how does he get there? Well, he's in just plain view right there in front of the Jedi. They have no idea, and it shows. Because I guess people are also upset about the prequels in a sense because it makes the Jedi look dumb. Well, we had to do something because they can't exist in the original timeline. They can't.
And so to be frank, Uncle George has always said that there's always for kids, but he's always taken a lot of what's happened in our history, and more or less, it may not be a good script, may not look, but you look at what he was trying to do with the original trilogy, and it's very much a response to the Vietnam War. And you look at what he's doing with the prequels, it's very much during that, post Reagan era, Bush administration era, and it's like, again, it's not pretty, but it's like, look at how much in the past 24 years, how much shit has done, and it's just like, maybe George, for a lot of people, hasn't, can't write a good script anymore, can't direct, but can he tell a story and almost predict a lot of stuff? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people with the Clone Wars, it just elevates that era. On a spectacular level. And Brucifer, if you haven't seen it yet, and I think I told Chainsaw this already, that like after the response that the Acolyte has been getting, I tell people to go watch The People versus George Lucas. It is one of the greatest documentaries in the history of all time, and it's a really good look in the mirror to fandoms, not just in Star Wars, but fandoms in general, of like how you can still be passionate and like you would line up for this stuff, but then once you step a line of boundary and when you feel ownership to it to an extent beyond, it gets really wild. And it's, again, I watch it just to stay sane and not go down these rabbit holes and be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I try not to watch negative content when it comes to stuff. I want to have a fresh look at content. I don't want to be influenced by what other people say. Mm-hmm. And if you look back at the history of Star Wars, Ewoks, Star Wars is dead.
Yep.
When he remade the original trilogy, Star Wars is dead. The prequels came out, Star Wars is dead. The sequel trilogy, Star Wars is dead. Ahsoka, Star Wars is dead. Every time a new project comes out with Star Wars, you have a certain amount of fan base saying Star Wars is dead, Star Wars is dead. But I look at it like this: Disney has given, regardless of you love Jedi, if you love blasters, espionage, there's something for everyone in the fandom to look at. You don't have to watch everything. And with the High Republic, they were smart. They've been building the High Republic for 5 years. The High Republic was at Phase 3 in Marvel and Dark Horse, and then you have High Republic Avengers for kids. So they're molding this fan base from little kids on up for the last 5 years when it comes to High Republic. So when Vanessa Rowe is on screen, everybody's freaking out, fanboying. So I think they're doing it smart, because sooner or later, guys in their 40s, 50s that were fans of the original, the prequels, we're going to be gone. And it's true. Yeah. So they need to build up their fan base.
Hopefully not soon, though. Jeez, come on now.
No.
That's one of those things. That seriously, that's one of those things that I've been thinking about a lot lately. Is what's the shelf life of a movie or something that hits the zeitgeist? You know what I mean? And everybody's talking about it. I mean, think about the one that I keep thinking about is E.T. If you were alive when E.T. came out, it was the biggest thing. You couldn't go 5 minutes without seeing E.T. Toilet paper, E.T. What? I mean, seriously, there was so much stuff. E.T. was everywhere. No one talks.
I had
about
a lunchbox.
Yeah. No one talks about E.T. anymore. I mean, sure, that was 42 years ago now, which is crazy to say. But, I mean, I saw that movie 7 times in the theater when I was a kid. But
sweet.
I like that. Yeah, I like that thought process.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So with Star Wars, you really have to think about the fact that, I mean, sure, we can get morbid and say we're all going to die off, but I mean, it's a thing where you do have to sort of cater to a new audience, and there is going to be that thing as a Star Wars fan. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I mean,
what?
Yeah.
Huh?
So,
yeah. What? That's the what?
That's canon.
It's just, we've got to understand that it's not all going to be for us. So, but that's a hard thing for a lot of people.
The longer the franchise goes on, the more it's going to diversify and do something that's not come before. Like, case in point, High Republic, something that's never been done before. Yep. All of a sudden, now we have all these books. Now we got a show, and I'm guaranteeing you, we're going to get more shows within the High Republic era. It's going to happen. Regardless of the reception of Acolyte. I'm not saying Acolyte Season 2. I'm saying they might do another show early on in the High Republic era. And they might do an animated show as well. You never know. I think, to your point, as it just keeps going, and let's look at on the opposite of Star Wars, Star Trek. For a while, that franchise was dead. And literal fans were dying off. And then they brought in, let's do this new timeline with Chris Pratt and this new cast. Okay, let's start
Chris
doing
Pratt.
Yeah,
not Chris Pratt. See, all those Chris names.
not
Comments?
Mario.
I got it.
Not
Chris.
Mario, not Garfield, not Shadow the Hedgehog.
But we need that Chris Pratt Star Trek.
Oh,
and there's a Chris Hemsworth who was his father, which is crazy.
Apparently.
Don't forget Chris
yeah,
Evans.
for like 5 minutes. But you have all of that, and then you have the new TV shows, which Strange New Worlds with Anson Mount. Love that show.
Yeah.
You have this new era of Star Trek shows, so they've rejuvenated. Now there are old Star Trek fans who hate it. Understandable, because it is different. Same thing with Star Wars. You're never going to please everybody. But then there's the people that go, all right. And then, of course, they do Picard Season 3, bringing back the old cast from Next Generation. Oh, my God, the best thing ever, which was phenomenal. But you got to evolve. And with Disney, sorry, the extended universe, and that wasn't canon. And this is someone who has liked some of that stuff. But Disney was never going to make that canon because George never said it was canon because there's so many contradictions within the shit that they were putting out. I mean, literally, Chewbacca got killed by a moon.
I was about to say that one. I'm like, I'm glad that it's not canon.
You cannot have that. You cannot know because then Chewbacca's alive in other shit that would completely contradict it. So you can't do it. So, regardless of who bought Star Wars, you were going to get new shit that you were not going to like. Should Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams planned out a trilogy of sequel? Yes.
Yes.
Did they? No. But they tried, and then it ultimately fucked up. But whatever.
I think they made the mistake that Warner Brothers did. The fans scared them, backlash from the fans, and they pivoted and tried, and it didn't work for a lot of people. You know
exactly. Yeah, Warner Brothers was so reactionary at the time. Oh my God, BVS didn't make $1 billion. Oh God, we got to re-edit Suicide Squad before it comes out in the summer. Oh my God, they didn't like that either. Holy shit, we're shooting Justice League. Oh fuck. And
let's change the.
And they still put out the Snyder Cut.
Let's change the Birds of Prey to the emancipation of Harley Quinn and other female characters. I had no idea what the title was.
I still haven't even finished that fucking movie. I really couldn't stand that movie.
I like
it. Similar but unrelated note. Yeah. This is kind of my problem with the Multiverses game right now. That it's been driving me freaking crazy. Like, and if I may go on a tangent, because it is also Warner Brothers, I think that Warner Brothers on top of player first games is really screwing that game up, and it's pissing me off so much.
I haven't played it since like the initial run of it.
Since the beta.
Yeah.
So my biggest problem that I've had since the very beginning is that player first games does not know how to patch their games. Like they just don't. I'm sorry, but they're also patching it too much. Like in the way where it is kind of in that same vein of like Star Wars and DC, where they're being super reactionary. They're being super reactionary to all the feedback in the patches. And the best fun fact that I could probably give is that the game has been in full release for 5 weeks now, and there have been 4 patches, like 4 decent patches that have changed the game one way or another. So there's like no time to test it. There's no time to get feedback. They just keep.
Wow.
They're just doing this
because they're just listening and just jumping ahead and not letting it. Because a lot of times
they're not letting it rock.
It takes time. I mean, I think Spider-Man 2, it took a while before an update came out because they waited for enough time people to play the game and find problems and then implement it. They didn't rush shit out. But
exactly. And even then, I still think Spider-Man 2 could have taken more time because there are some pretty big ass bugs in Spider-Man 2 with each update. There's
like that
there's
little
been
cube or something that came out, the little cube.
I think the dev menu took the cake for me because not in this last patch, but the patch before. I think it was like the New Game Plus patch and like change time of day patch. If you pressed start and touchpad, you could pull up the dev menu and you could mess around with so much stuff. You could have like unlimited health. You could die instantly. Enemies could die instantly. You could manipulate the game to spawn anywhere in the game with either Venom or MJ. It was so funny. Like there was one instance where I spawned on a roof with MJ and she just did a T-pose. It was so I still have the picture somewhere, but like just stuff like that, right? But going back to Multiverses real fast, it's like the exact same thing, but it's also a fighting game. It's a platform fighter where like everyone is able to do so much stuff. But like the patch came out, I think it was yesterday, and I was just scrolling through Twitter and I saw like 4 different game breaking glitches. And even just today I was scrolling a bit more and I saw even more glitches, and I was just like, and these aren't like really small glitches where it's like, oh, it's like a visual bug or this. It's like moves are just straight up not working. And I'm over it because I played the beta, so I was one of the top 100 players.
Yeah.
I was like top 15 Bugs Bunny or something like that when the beta came out. And I just at this point I'm done with them. And I think that a big part of that has to do with Warner Brothers being like, hey, you guys need to keep everybody happy so you can keep making us money. And that's why I think that they kept the game open initially for as long as they did, because it was making them money and they didn't have the staffing to just keep it going. I thought they were going to close it and then like work on it for an extended period of time. But even now it still feels like they're rushing everything. And I think that a large part of that has to do with Warner Brothers kind of breathing down their neck and telling them, you guys need to get this out. And it's a huge issue that I think is, like you said, extended into the DC universe. It's extending into Mortal Kombat. It's so frustrating because I love that game and it was so much fun, but I just
you could even look at Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's another one. That's another big one.
And they literally, without really announcing it, they just sent emails out saying, "Oh, season 2's here." With
season 2.
Yeah, they just dropped the new season with Mrs. Freeze or Nora's.
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Freeze.
Nora Freeze.
Yeah.
Yep. Multiverse.
Really?
Yeah,
multiverse variant where Nora Freeze is
Mrs. Freeze.
Mrs. Freeze. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it leaked out. But literally today, I guess the game updated with this, and they didn't. There was no trailer, no marketing. They just sent emails out.
I know they gave up. They're done.
Yeah, they're done.
They're over it. And you know what? I don't blame them because, like, Warner Brothers needs to read the room and stop doing this. Like it's so frustrating.
Like Rocksteady's like going to be like, I guess, pushing their next game to be back to single player, kind of like the Arkham games. I wonder if it's going to be something new IP or if they're going to do another Batman game to kind of
probably a Batman.
Bring the fans back. I mean, the problem I have is the new Arkham game, Arkham Shadows, which is
a VR game.
So stupid.
It's a freaking VR game.
Yeah,
well, I have VR, so I like that
Roger. I like that Roger Craig Smith is coming back, of course, from Arkham Origins. I like that because, of course, Kevin's passed away. It makes sense. You can't get Kevin back, but the fact that it's a VR game, you're basically limiting your fucking. You're limiting your people.
Teacher.
Yes.
Brucifer, do you have a MetaQuest 3?
I have a PSVR 2, and as soon as the Arkham game comes out, I'm getting a MetaQuest 3.
Oh,
I was about to say, because if you don't have a MetaQuest 3, you can't play it. You can't play it.
I've been holding off, but that's going to make me get it because I want to play that game.
Jesus.
I have a MetaQuest 2 sitting in my cabinet right here collecting dust.
Wow.
But that's the 2, not the 3, right?
Yeah, it's the 2.
Okay, so you can't play it either.
No, I can't play it either. Yeah, and that's like, I get it. New hardware, new graphics, new, like, better everything. I totally get that. But it had to be a freaking Arkham game that they did that with. Like, that's...
Yeah, well, apparently...
It sucks because they literally should have just did a 6-month window of being exclusive for the 3 and then found a way to release it for the 2. This way it satisfies you guys that have the 2.
Oh, no, I mean, no, they should literally just make it a VR version and then you do a regular version for everyone else to play on PC and console.
Exactly.
Because I can tell you right now, most people who would play this game are going to watch it for free on YouTube. They're going to watch someone play through the game, or they're going to go to cutscenes only and just watch that. They're not going to go buy, because I looked it up as I was doing my video. I was ranting about it. I said $500 for the lowest gig, $650 for the higher gig. No one's. I mean, you're saying you are, but you're not everybody. The majority of people are not going to buy a
No.
$650 console to play one game.
You know what you need to do? You need to go to the announcement trailer for Arkham Shadows, turn on the YouTube dislike widget, and just see how many people are not
It's a
happy about
disaster.
it.
Apparently,
It's crazy.
when they show, even though it was already announced for MetaQuest 8, they showed off the like story trailer at like Summer Game Fest or wherever.
Yeah, I
it was at.
saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the audience was like, because the visuals. And then when MetaQuest 3,
They saw the MetaQuest there. They went,
it got
"Aw."
quiet. It got
Aw.
quiet. Mhm. Yeah.
VR right now is so frustrating because there's some really crazy cool technology going on right now and no software to play because
Yeah.
none of the studios, I mean, if you think about it from a studio standpoint, why would I make a game for this niche little audience when I could make this huge game? So like this Arkham thing just doesn't make sense. Like I don't
No.
I'm
Yeah.
it's so confusing to me.
If
But
if it was any other Batman, if it was just a regular Batman game, if Arkham wasn't even in the title and Roger Craig Smith was still the voice and everything, it's just the fact that Arkham's in the title. That's why everyone's pissed.
Yeah.
And it also comes out right after Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, which was made by Rocksteady, and that was a disaster. No one wanted it, and
Yeah.
it's like actually I here's a perfect example. So about like like 10 12 years ago now, when Mega Man was thriving, Capcom wanted to put in box art Mega Man into Tekken X Street Fighter Cross Tekken as a joke, because Mega Man, he had a new game coming out and Mega Man was making a comeback. The Mega Man game got canceled. Mega Man as a franchise just essentially died. And then very shortly after that, that's when they announced the bad box art Mega Man for Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And it was like, everyone was already sour at the fact that Mega Man, I think it was Mega Man Legends, it got canceled. But then seeing that was like it was like the orange juice after brushing your teeth. It just stung a little bit more.
That sucks.
Hmm.
And we actually have a Penguin from the Arkham games.
That's a good one.
Is that Nolan North?
It's me. It's me, Nolan North.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why I sound like Stan Lee though. Hold on. Sorry, I'm uploading a video right now. Excuse me. Everybody be quiet for now. So I can
Okay,
upload
sorry.
I need concentration. Sorry. Anyway. All right. So you know what? I totally agree with the Quest 3 shit, by the way. I just want to say.
Oh, well,
that,
I'm glad you agree. Glad you agree.
Yeah, that sucks. And I hate it. So
Boom.
I was only slightly paying attention. I don't know.
Put that on the box.
No, because I have a Quest 2. Someone's talking about how they have a Quest 2 and now they have to upgrade. I upgraded from a Quest 1 to a Quest 2 because I was like, well, I want to play Resident Evil 4 VR. And then immediately after I bought that, they announced the Quest 3. I'm like, oh,
I was like, oh, well.
Shit.
good. Great.
I still have the Resident Evil 4 game on my VR,
Yeah.
and I still haven't played it yet because I wanted to stream
Same.
it initially, but now I'm just kind of in that state of like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna.
Exactly.
At this
I-
point,
I
I'd rather
wanted
just
to do-
play the,
I wanted to roundhouse kick everybody like live on stream, and then maybe accidentally hit something and have a clip go viral. like I roundhouse kicked a $400 hot toy off my shelf or something.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
God.
but just kind of going back to the Batman VR thing real fast, because one of the things that I think people I don't want to say don't understand. That's not like the phrasing I want to use. It's like people aren't upset that it's a Batman Arkham VR game. It's more the fact that you're taking a genre, you're taking a story, and you're taking gameplay that this audience likes, this audience wants to see, but then you're putting it in a completely different genre. On a like the MetaQuest thing is already kind of like like we already discussed. It's MetaQuest 3 is very expensive. Not everyone can afford a VR, and people may just want to watch the cutscenes on YouTube or whatever. But they're going to be watching that for the story. But the gameplay is the big fundamental thing that is missing from it. Like for me personally, if like let's say you had your like the Batman Arkham, not trilogy, but the 4 games, including Origins. They all play exactly the same way. But imagine, if you will, Arkham Origins played completely different from the rest of the games. Like imagine if it was a like a side scroller beat 'em up. Like people wouldn't react this. Like people would be reacting the same way. They'd be like, "Why is this a side scrolling beat 'em up? Why not just make it the original combat?" And that's really why people are upset. That's frankly why I'm upset about the whole thing, honestly, because of that.
Well, yeah, Stranger.
Yeah, Batman VR game's alright.
There was a VR Batman game before.
It was an hour long. It was
It was an hour long, but it was also on PlayStation.
Yeah, it was the PSVR
thing. Yeah. And I feel like that was a little bit more acceptable because it was on the PlayStation VR. And from my recollection, it also wasn't that expensive. Like I actually played
$20
that Batman VR game, but like the reason why I played it was because I was at a friend's house and he just had it. But I was thinking like, oh, this is like a very fun tech demo that just so happens to tie into the Arkham universe. But like this is completely different. And again, like I said, brush your teeth with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This is the orange juice that just stings a little bit more because they have this idea. Like it's just that the pieces are right there. They just moved them in the wrong way. It is kind of more what I'm getting at.
Isn't it kind of sad that might be the last good Rocksteady game? Was the Batman VR game? Like a $20 tech demo would be the last thing they make that was actually pretty good.
Honestly, I'm kind of scared that Warner Brothers is just gonna axe Rocksteady.
I'm pretty sure that's coming.
Yeah, like especially and I saw Gore, I was watching your video about the Xbox,
right?
Like the Xbox
layoffs too. Hi-Fi Rush guys, Tango Gameworks, and
bro, I literally have 808 on my desk right here.
Yeah. Well,
dude, I'm on a Microsoft boycott right now. I'm that pissed off at them. Like after only playing one of Tango's games, only playing just Hi-Fi Rush, made me buy Evil Within 1, Evil Within 2. I was gonna buy
Ghostwire.
Ghostwire. I was gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it now because that money's
get on PlayStation. Oh yeah, that's right. Get used on PlayStation.
Yeah. I'll buy it used on PlayStation.
Used on PlayStation. It's a solid game. I really liked it.
Yeah, but just I can foresee that happening with Rocksteady, and if that happens, I'm gonna be like, well, sorry, I'm not buying any more Batman hot dogs. Just not supporting Warner Brothers anymore. No more Mortal Kombat. No, nothing. Sorry.
Yeah, even Mortal Kombat's not doing that well for them right now. I mean, it sold well, but like it's like the community's like dying. It's like
every time I think of Mortal Kombat, I just think of Homelander picking someone in the corner infinitely.
Yeah.
I just found out the other day that the only way to get out of that is to just take the hit. That's so silly.
Oh, okay. Don't even fight it. Just take it.
No, yeah, you're supposed to just take it. Like you actually have to get hit and do a reversal out of it. That's the only way you can get out of it.
What the fuck?
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
What
the hell?
They should have just made another Injustice game. Should have been another Injustice game instead of Mortal Kombat.
Because that's what they were doing for the longest time. They were doing Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Injustice, and then Mortal Kombat, and then Mortal Kombat again. I was like, what?
Actually, I have a theory. I have a game theory.
Okay.
My theory is that they're either working on another Mortal Kombat X DC game, or they're doing DC versus Marvel. That's my prediction, because I think that the tag stuff that they're doing is their little test to see if the cameos, like, and then maybe they'll have it so you can just play as two characters. You can swap back and forth between them, just like in a tag game. And I think that that's possible because of the way that they're experimenting with it, but also this tag feature has been in almost all of the other NRS games because of just like their extra modes or whatever. This was just the first time that it was a main feature. And I think that's what they're really trying to test out, is like iron out these kinks and then do, like I said, like a DC versus Marvel or Mortal Kombat versus DC.
I think that whole DC versus Marvel makes sense because DC and Marvel just release compilations of all their crossovers from the 90s up until now, and trade paperbacks and the amalgam comics. They're releasing more of those. So look coming soon. more crossovers from Marvel and DC with their characters. So
Yeah.
And they already did
that
a
game
crossover.
would be awesome.
They already did a crossover. If you think about it, because James Gunn made the Guardians.
People,
And then-
he brought
yeah.
Marvel costumes over to DC.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
brought some actors to him. He's like, hey, come on, Michael Rooker. I'm sure he'll have a role.
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion.
If the
Nathan
versus
Fillion.
title does good, it's gonna open up the floodgates for that. If the Marvel versus Capcom collection like does bangers, which I'm fully
God, I hope it
confident it's
does
gonna
good.
do,
I am so
those
excited.
titles are gonna run, and then the Marvel DC stuff will be more. They'll be more open to meet at the table and be like, all right, let's do something.
Nope. The only thing I'm worried
I'm-
about that. Oh, no, go ahead.
I was about to say I'm buying 3 copies of that. Like
I ordered two.
Actually-
Yep.
actually, I'm probably gonna get a copy from Capcom, and then I'm just gonna buy it 2 more times. That's
Yes.
that's
Oh,
where
yeah.
I'm at.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not releasing for all systems, right?
No,
It's
Switch
Just
and-
not Xbox.
Yeah, no
Oh.
Xbox.
Once again,
Which-
Xbox
I think they
is
realized-
left out.
Yeah, I think they realized the last couple collections they did die instantly on Xbox. Like the Darkstalkers one, which was it should have just been called Darkstalkers Collection because it was just almost entirely Darkstalkers. That one
The
I
oth-
think died instantly. I couldn't find anybody playing any of the games when I got
Yeah,
it. So.
You would.
The
you
other
would
thing
think-
that I heard too was the fact that they were acquiring Activision, Blizzard, like they're doing
Right.
all of that
Oof.
stuff, and I'm assuming they just don't want to deal with porting all of the games over to Xbox because they'd have to make
'cause the
an
Series S
Xbox.
version.
Yes, that's exactly why, because I'd
Yeah.
have to do that too. So it'd
Yeah.
be like double the work for them. So I feel like at that point it's just like why bother if not that many people are going to get it on Xbox?
Yeah,
It's not on, it's not on Xbox Game Pass. Well, no one's going to buy it.
I don't get. Xbox has bought up so many studios over the years, so many IPs, and there's nothing to show for it. Didn't they just do a deal with Square Enix like a year, 2 years ago? Nothing shown for
not yet.
the
They had
Japan
something to show
market.
for it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
about it.
yeah, right.
Wasn't that some
They had-
bull? They just let it go out on other consoles, and then they're just like, all right, now they're getting shut down.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, they didn't even let them time to like see if it's sold well on PS5 before like. And why is it not on Switch? That's like a perfect game for Switch too. The Hi-Fi Rush.
I think that it couldn't have ran on Switch. That's
Yeah.
just my own opinion. That's my theory. I don't think they could have made it run on
If
Switch.
Witcher 3 can run well on Switch, anything can. And it
And
does
not
run
Mortal
well.
Kombat.
It looks.
Not
It
Mortal
looks.
Kombat.
Yeah, no, Mortal Kombat sucks. They got people that didn't know what they're doing when porting that. But Witcher 3, even though it looks like barf, it does run well on there. So, it
That's,
looks awful.
Well, actually, I was kind of thinking about this too because the whole game is about rhythm, and
Yeah.
rhythm means frames.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
sure.
have to drop it to like 30 FPS on the
Yeah.
Switch, that's just gonna mess everything up.
Yeah, sure, I get you. That makes sense. Switch 2 then.
Yeah, exactly.
By
Switch 2.
Steam. What?
By Steam.
Jesus.
Are they?
No,
They ain't buying nothing else.
Xbox, just go away. I like
Yeah.
Steam. I like
they
Steam.
buy
I don't want to have to
Steam-
not buy Steam games anymore.
Yeah, I would like
If-
for them
if
to
they-
make games though. But
If they buy Steam, I'm getting rid of my Steam Deck. Bye bye.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't
So
even know where
this is not going to theaters. It's going to be another event with some Zack
Yeah.
Snyder movies. It's
Yeah,
a
the
one-day
Egyptian
event.
theater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 day event. Yep.
I hope he
Um,
does the thing that Shia LaBeouf did, where he just like goes into the movies and just watches the movies
The
with
memes that
everybody.
came out of it. Yeah.
yeah, pretty good memes.
I might make it to that. Like I know it's right after Comic-Con, so I'm looking at right now if I could reschedule flights because I could at least catch Watchmen, which I never saw Watchmen in the movie theater. I'd love to see that on the big screen.
I read the entire graphic novel before going to see that movie. I picked
Really?
it up the day before at a Target, and I was like, I'm going to read this, bitch. And then the next day, it took me like 6 hours to read it all because I wasn't like just skimming through. I was like, all right, I got to look at it. Like, I like, because I wanted to go into that movie like, oh, I know that scene they're doing. And then I got to the end. Of course, the ending's different. Everybody knows that. But I was just like, oh, I was like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where I'm like, you know, the yeah, got that reference. And then when at the end, I was like, oh, I don't know that. That's different. That's different. That one's actually, admittedly, I think the ending is better in the movie, personally.
Is that the sound you made? Oh.
Yeah.
Instead of the wow, it was the oh.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
So Hogwarts Legacy running on Switch was not great at all. It looked
Yeah,
terrible.
It looked terrible. But when you're on
Really?
that little screen, you don't like. I play a little bit of Witcher 3 on it. You don't really notice it that much. If you're playing on a big screen with your Switch, you shouldn't be doing that anyway. But
I heard there were an abundance of load screens on,
Oh, yeah.
on the
Yes,
Switch
yes.
as well.
Like
so.
like every time you open a door or something, it like takes like a minute to load. Or
Oh, so it's like PS2 Yakuza.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you play the game like on
Mark
PS5
Mark
or
Hamill's in
Xbox,
it.
you can just
Yes.
walk. You can just
You don't
walk through
remember
a
it,
door.
but
He
You can just
was.
walk through a door on the PS5 version or whatever of Hogwarts and just automatically loads. In that
Yeah.
game is a loading screen for every single time you leave a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What game? Was it on? Was it I can't even think. Used elevators for loading screens. What game was
Mass
that?
Effect.
Mass Effect.
Yeah, the first Mass Effect. Yeah, it had the
Yeah.
longest
The
elevator.
longest elevator.
Yeah, they fixed that in
Didn't
that
have elevator
re-release.
music with
Yeah.
it too, because that would
Yeah,
be really
I wish.
funny.
I wish you could dance. Shepard has a really good dance in that game. So it's like, this is dance. It's like really good. I've been really wanting to replay those games lately. I might just like ditch everything that came out this year just to.
they've not.
Play
They've
three.
not. Are they making another one right now or no?
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh,
Maybe.
supposedly.
I'm
The way
worried.
they're like,
Yeah, the last one was not great, and this new Dragon Age game is looking okay. It's not looking great, but
it
like
does look like
considering,
Dragon Age.
yeah, I only played 2, which is the worst one, so I can't really
Oh.
even say that. So, but yeah, we'll see about that one. It's a lot of games coming out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right now,
enjoy
I'm still stuck on Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah,
I haven't
never-
even-
Not
I
even
haven't
really
started.
stuck. I'm just like, I'm in the process where I can only really stream it like twice a week
Right.
for only a couple hours, and you can't really
Oh,
do that. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw was a Maximilian dude trying to fight off this one antagonist. I think it's early on in the game, and it took him like, what was it, 5, maybe 8 hours, 10 hours probably. And at the end, he was just like, we
Was it the
did it,
lion?
we did it, and it was like he had. I think by the time I watched it, he had already figured out when to move, when to back down, when to roll around, and I was just like,
Right.
I salute y'all. I have to deal
Yeah.
with that. Shit.
no, that DLC is no joke. It's
Yeah, I've heard.
but in a good way. It's like and I mean you're given tools to go through it however you want, but I'm that type of player where it's like, okay, no summons, no cheese, just me, this sword, and a brick wall that I just need to keep tearing down.
Mhm.
It is a
yeah.
lot of fun though, but
It
there was a
reminds
bit
me
of
when
an
I-
overreaction
reminds
from
me
everyone.
of-
Oh yeah, people are losing their minds.
Oh my.
I
And
feel
that-
like it happens every time with a FromSoftware game. This gonna be like, except this one's a little bit louder this time. But I always see like a group of people are like, "Man, this game's too hard. What the hell are they doing?" It's because they just haven't figured out how to like cheese it yet. That's why.
Yeah.
They haven't-
Well,
they haven't-
the other thing too that I realize is that Elden Ring has in my opinion, anyways, the largest audience, both
yeah.
like professionally and casually.
Oh yeah,
Like
Yeah.
there's
definitely.
everyone and your mother plays Elden Ring, and that's just
mom's really
how
good
it
at
is. Yeah, exactly.
She's better than me.
because she uses mimic tier, but that's neither here nor there.
That's-
Mimic tier, yeah, that thing. Oh boy.
But what I'm saying is that the other thing too that I don't think a lot of people realized is that Elden Ring is not a game that you can just come back to, right?
no.
Unlike if you when you beat Elden Ring, you start your journey, and then you go through like the 7 circles of hell,
Mhm.
and then you get to the final boss. But what I think a lot of people don't realize is that the very end, like where like the DLC takes place, is technically end game stuff. So people who are coming back after not playing Elden Ring for an extended period of time are getting their shit rocked, even if they
Yeah.
have good builds, because they need to readjust to how they played these games like a year, half a year, 2 years ago, whatever.
Mm.
Like even me, like I started playing Elden Ring again like a month before the DLC came out, and I was still getting my shit rocked because I was severely underleveled. I was not as prepared as I should have been, so I spent that whole month just getting myself to where I had to be. And that's just what, in my opinion, I don't think people are realizing about that, and that's why they think it's too hard.
Isn't the DLC like not based on your level? Like it's based on something else.
Yeah.
Because people are like, well, I've maxed out and I'm still struggling. So
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how high you are.
They have this in-game system in the DLC to where you need to go and find fragments, and I think they're called ashes. And then as you get them, your stats will increase. So I think, from my understanding, no matter where your stats are, you will get nerfed to a certain level. Not like your actual in-game level, but your stats will just get reduced. And then these fragments are meant to get you back up to where you currently were, and it's only for the DLC. And I think it was a really good way to nerf players in that way, because there are people who were saying they're like, I'm level 700, I'm on New Game Plus like 1, 2, and 3, and I am dying in like 2 hits, and that's why.
And I think that was smart, because they probably knew there were people, if they didn't do something like that, would blaze through that DLC like nothing.
And they'd say it's too easy.
Yeah, exactly. They have a whole world. The whole point of Elden Ring is to explore. Like, I only got maybe 30-something hours in to original Elden Ring, so I never finished it. I only fought maybe 4 or 5 of the Elden Lords, but I spent most of that time exploring, and that was fun. I always love exploring. That's the same thing with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and like Skyrim or whatever, Fallout. Like, so if you were overpowered and you're just destroying every boss, that would be wholly unsatisfying.
Yeah,
that's what's happened to me. I think I did New Game Plus 3 times, and I just blazed through bosses, just kept doing it, just because like I hit that threshold where I could just go through it. I really want FromSoftware. I know they'll never do it. I want another Bloodborne.
Yeah,
I want it so bad.
Yeah,
I know everyone says that, but I just
probably get Bloodborne remastered before that.
Probably, but I literally played that game, and it's too hard. And then I finally went back to it, and it clicked.
Right.
And instantly, I'm like, okay, I love this, and I couldn't get enough of it.
I think they could probably do something similar with the PlayStation 6 that they did with the PlayStation 5, and remake it or remaster it just to have it as like a tech demo for the new PlayStation, because that's what they did with Demon Souls, and it is
did a good job.
Basically the same game.
Hey, it's Sam. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
But Gore, like what you were saying with the open world exploration too. I recently made like a whole video just talking about all of the FromSoftware games and like ranking them on a tier list. And one of my biggest like criticisms, like it's really a criticism, but it's more of a me issue, is the fact that the open world is so large that I just get sidetracked and I go all over the place. And like I want to beat every single boss, but then after a while, I just I phrased it this exact way. I was like, I got it. Like, I got the point of Elden Ring, and I wanted it to be over. But I didn't really know how to get to that point where I could just get it done.
Yeah, my problem with open worlds like that is that at a certain point, I want to get it all done. So it's similar to yours. I want to get as much done as I can. But there's times where I even lose track of what I've done. Like Elden Ring doesn't make it very clear where you've been. You have to mark it yourself on the map. So that you can put little markers like, here's a skull for a guy I found I killed or whatever. Or put a thing there to come back later. And then like I'll come up like a few hours later, I'll come back and I'm just like, I don't know what these markers mean. That's it. And I'm like, I don't know where to
go. I made it very simple. I was like, sword for something that I need to just hit and kill.
Right.
Skull for something that I killed. Diamond for like something that was here that I discovered. I didn't do that until later, and I got bit in the ass for it because I was going back and I was like, there's nothing here.
Yeah, that was my problem too. Like I would do that. I would put like sword here, but I wouldn't like I look at a sword, I'm like, okay, what was that again? Who that boss is? I would go there and it's like, oh no, I'm still way too underpowered to fight this boss. I'm like, I just waste my time going all over.
There was there was one moment where I thought I was like 30 hours. I was like something like that, right? And I got to a certain point where I got to the what was it? It was like the land of the giants, I think is what it was, and I went to the like floating island fortress, and I just audibly went, Jesus Christ, how much longer, how many more things do I need to do? Because I was like, there's a whole other part of the map right over here that I didn't even know about, I was like, is there someplace in the sky now? Like, because I know there's an underground. Do I need to go up now? Like, I'm just.
I think that's the beauty of it, right? Like, because even though you might think it's too much, that means they put so much. There's so much stuff to do, and like Gore was saying, I was just exploring shit. Like, 'cause they basically made it where you can do whatever you want. Just be wary, you might run into shit because there's like a dragon right out of the fucking gate where it will demolish you.
I went to that just a big open field. I'm like, this is something gonna come and try to kill.
There's
It's like a big open field with like little pieces of like, well, obviously something's about to come and kill me. Something giant. It was like, it's a dragon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not like saying that it's bad because of that, but that's why I said it's more of a me issue because I'm a Devil May Cry player. I'm a character action guy. I love my level, like my level designs and everything like that. So going from that, and even like regular FromSoft games where it's like a large interconnected world with branching paths, like each area is its kind of its own thing, but it's like the exploration part that I really struggle with open world games because, like I said, I'm like, oh, what's this over here? What's this over here? I need to look in this specific corner over there because I think that there is something in that corner, and I go over there and there's a little sign that says Fortnite, and I just lose it.
Hell yeah.
Well, he has hot takes. It's hot take Phil.
Hey.
Hey man.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
What's up, man?
Just wrapped a 4 Nerds show that I had to run myself this time, so that was exhilarating.
1 nerd.
I bet you did a good job.
3, actually. 3.
Oh, sorry.
It was me, Andy, and my buddy Sean.
You called him.
Whoop, there's a calling card. There you
Fortnite.
go.
Did somebody say Fortnite?
Did somebody see Fortnite?
To speak to Antonio's point about open world stuff, I have a hard time with open world games as well. Like I gave Elden Ring an honest shot. I could not. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
It was strange. But the thing is like I really fell in love with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I love Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, that could also be in part due to the fact I'm a huge Zelda fan anyway. But those are the kind of open world stuff I definitely loved. And even like something like Final Fantasy 15 is just so massive in scale that I just like I had to infest and search every single corner of these games just to get the most I could out of them. And I don't know if there was one I'm looking forward to now. I don't really know. Like I'm not really sure that any open world. Yeah, actually, you know what? Thank you, Gore. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
GTA 6. That's probably on my radar.
Honestly, I want them to just say, all right, on consoles, Red Dead Redemption 2 has 60 frames. You don't need to remaster it. I'm gonna go back immediately. I don't care what I'm playing. I'm restarting that game and going through that again.
Yeah, you guys excited for Echoes of Wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Oh yeah. The first time you actually get to play a Zelda in a Zelda game. Yeah.
That's not true. The Sega CDI game.
You're right, Gordon.
Great Sega CDI
You're right. I stand corrected.
Ingrams has an amazing series of playing those games.
That was one of those Gore moments where Gore was like, he's like, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Actually, if you
Don't forget Zelda's Adventure.
Excuse me, fuckhead. You're wrong.
Yeah. Also, you can play as her in Hyrule Warriors.
True. Very true.
Also, you can
actually. Yeah.
Actually, dickhead.
Yeah.
Is Melee a Zelda game?
Yes. It's Zelda Smash.
Well, there's another one.
I'm sure there's a lot of.
I think
if I thought about it, I bet there's another game where you play Zelda.
Yeah, we have Smash Melee, Smash Brawl,
yeah,
Smash
all those.
DS.
Smash DS.
the cameos.
A lot of Smash on Nintendo.
Yeah. Yep.
Lots of Smash.
Hell yeah.
Smash.
We like Smash.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Oh, I main Kirby in Smash, but that's a different conversation.
Me too. Yo, me too.
I main Kirby and I main Samus. Sometimes I main Link, but mostly just Kirby and Samus.
Samus.
Yeah. Kirby is my favorite because he has that great downbeat.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Just
And
spam that a little bit.
It doesn't matter which iteration of Smash it is. Kirby is always just fucking top tier for that.
Of course. I love the up B too, the slash up and down. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, of course. I don't even use his suck ability. I don't let him suck. No suck. No suck on my watch.
Kirby does not suck.
No,
confirmed.
not in this household.
Not on this.
Well, that's why he's top tier because he doesn't suck.
He doesn't
But
exactly.
But if I wanted to just deal a lot of damage and just fuck someone up with one final blow, it's definitely Samus.
Oh yeah,
absolutely
Fuck somebody
Samus.
up.
yeah.
It's absolutely always Samus.
Regular Samus, right? Not Zero Suit.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
Zero Suit, just regular
Yeah.
Samus. Like if I just want to fuck you up and just do a ton of damage and then just blow your ass away with a Kamehameha style blast,
Yeah.
it's always Samus. It's just that's
Always.
just it.
Always a good
Always.
time.
The rage
Charge that
quits
thing.
are always. I always get a kick when I see the Kirby ones where they just swallow the opponent and then just float
Okay.
up right where they drop, and it just
Yeah,
like
they drop you
I'm
off
like
the
poor
map.
bastards.
You
I'm
could do
like,
that
that's-
with DDD also, who's also from Kirby.
Yeah,
so-
DDD.
Yeah.
It's it. So
I think it's arguably better with DDD too because
Yeah, it
he
is.
actually shoots you out farther.
yeah,
True.
and he also has a nice slam down too. But like I've killed myself so many times using that, so it's just like I can't do it. Him and Bowser has the same thing. They both have a slam down that's just like I time it poorly every time, and my ass is going right off the map. I'm like, shit, now I look like an asshole.
Fuck.
Has anybody rage quit on the video game before?
Oh yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Which game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
What would have been your most recent rage quit where you're like, fuck this game, and you smashed your
Oh.
controller?
man.
This is easy. I told Gore about this. Final Fantasy VII, the fight with Odin.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Without question. Without
was-
question.
I wasn't rage
Yeah.
quitting, but we were on a Discord call on the council Discord, and I was getting mad playing X Defiant with Johnny, and Gore here was like laughing because I was yelling at Jake, like, "Shut the fuck up, Jake!" Because he kept like, "I got this game, like, shut up, fucking care, shut up."
Yeah,
I was getting
that's the
so
story. Yeah, probably an Overwatch game. I don't know. It's good.
Oh yeah.
So for me,
For me,
I could get the clip sitting like right in front of me on my Twitch channel, but
is it
it
Elden
was
Ring?
it was Elden Ring. Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't a
okay.
rage quit, but this broke me.
I'm pretty sure
I
I
was
saw you earlier.
I was
Came
fighting
close,
one
huh?
of the DLC bosses, and it was I got greedy, like admittedly, but if you saw the health bar on this boss, you could see why I did it. But
For sure.
I had the opportunity to swing, so I took the swing. I hit them, and I swear to God, like it's like if you ever play like a fighting game like Street Fighter, Tekken, or whatever, and like
Right.
the health bar is invisible. Where like if you just
Oh yeah,
like,
just like a
blew
little
on-
bit.
if you just blew on them, they would die. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened. So I hit them, and then they slashed me with their sword, and I died, and I lost it. It took me like another 30 minutes to beat it. I just
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I can share it in the chat. I have it right
Right.
here if y'all want to see it.
Well, you should be able to present it too if you
You
really
can present
wanted
it.
to.
Yeah, you can present
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I can?
Present
Yeah.
your anger.
Yeah, present the anger.
Oh, I can, can't I? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
think the only time I ever rage quit was it was a raid on Crota Destiny.
Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah. I hear
Yeah.
you. Definitely.
The guy Crota had like a sliver of energy, and all we had to do was hit him a few times to freaking drop him to his knee.
Yeah.
And one of the guys in my party Gallahorns himself.
Oh my God.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
You
I
ready?
was like, I'm done. I'm leaving.
let's do this.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
That's a good cut.
sorry, Antonio.
Perfectly cut scream.
That was good.
That was
Wow.
real good.
Turn to Wario.
Oh,
And,
stuff.
I love it.
Yeah, you couldn't even see
I love it.
fucking out.
I love it.
And speaking of screaming, but he screams because he doesn't have no fucking ZD. Johnny's here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Mac and
What's up,
cheese
what's up,
hat,
what's up?
bro. Let's go.
Mac and
Hell
cheese,
yeah.
man.
Where's my fucking child support check, bitch?
Damn.
God, we're gonna do this every
Aggressive.
fucking time, dude. Oh my god.
I'm right.
It's not coming, dude. All right,
Mom,
you should know this by now.
Mom,
You know what?
Mom-
You're fucking lucky my tax return came in, you son of a bitch. You are fucking lucky. You
Mom,
understand
Dad,
that?
Mom, Dad, stop fighting. It's okay. I'm right here.
Yo,
Your son-
yo,
These,
yay,
these two got
yay.
problems.
Chill the fuck out. Go back to your room, play some fucking Fortnite. Your
Jesus,
father and I are
man.
having a conversation.
I'm about to fucking drink this whole thing dealing with your mother, dude.
There you go.
Holy shit.
Throw it right now. Do it.
just like
Yeah, do it.
No,
Oh god.
that's very
Well,
aggressive.
What's up, buddy?
How's everybody else doing today?
This is very
Good.
chill vibes, and they
Pretty good.
came with
Good.
negativity.
Well, I forgot to mention when Phil came in. You're both here. So Brucifer here. He's our 100th guest on council. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
clown show.
Yeah. Welcome to the the shit
I've
show.
been
But
part of
same
many
shit
thing.
clown shows.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Wait a minute. Are we in an episode of Peacemaker? I'm sorry. I'll see myself.
Whoa.
No,
I don't.
Let's do the dance.
I will reference a Zack Snyder show, but there's none to make fun of. So
Well, none of his shows are clown shows, so
Ooh.
there's also no shows. So I guess technically you're right. It's-
not yet. Not yet.
yeah, that's
Twilight
right.
of
We got that Twilight show. Or
Twilight of the Gods, which
he's
looks
doing
like
a remake of Twilight. Yeah, actually, I would love to see that.
Zack Snyder's
Zack
Twilight.
Snyder.
Now that he could turn completely dark if he wants. That I would watch. I'll be there day one.
A Zack Snyder baseball scene in Twilight would go so fucking hard.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's like the best scene in that movie.
Okay, so hear me out. Okay, the baseball scene would be epic, but then we
yeah.
get to Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1, the sex scene between
Oh,
Edward
yeah.
and Bella.
Oh, when he breaks the bed,
man.
destroys that bed. Yes.
Hallelujah.
Oh yeah, hallelujah.
Yeah, yeah.
It just cuts to the night owl ship spraying fire. I'm like, what is this?
Except it's dressed like a bat. Oh wait, we're in another Batman movie, aren't we?
Oh yeah, Robert Pattinson's back.
No, I would. That would be because you would have like he would just throw in so many references to his fucking Justice League shit in there for no reason.
Well, yeah, it's the time of the month. So.
Henry Cavill as Edward Cullen and
Yes.
Gal Gadot as Bella.
Yeah.
Oh my
I can get
God.
behind that. I can-
Edward, no!
God.
And then Ben Affleck is fucking Taylor Lautner's character. What the fuck? Jacob?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah.
He aged up a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you brood somewhere else.
And I think
Put a shirt on.
Bella's dad plays a role, so that could be just Jeremy Irons. Just do that.
Sure.
Hey,
why
Jeremy
not?
Irons could be-
Yeah.
Hey, why not? Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I'll get J.K. Simmons to come back. It'd be I don't know, Jacob's dad.
Well, instead of having all
Oh,
the werewolves be like Native Americans, just make them fucking Boston guys.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Get Casey
Matt
Affleck,
Da-
Chris
Matt
Evans, Matt Damon.
Yeah, so make
Jeremy
some
Renner.
burritos.
Jeremy Renner, even though he's from
Yeah, Jeremy
Modesto.
Renner.
You know, they would
Yeah,
just
fuck
bring
it.
some of the cast back from
Tony Soprano.
from the
Yeah, it's just
I'm
a
only
town.
gonna
Yeah,
tell you
get
what
John
town
Hamm
it
in
is.
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. That'd be sick.
I'm only going
Like-
to tell you once, Edward. Get the fuck out my tree over there.
Yeah, get
Come on.
the-
Yeah,
Get the fuck out my tree. 3 hours. You've been there for 3 hours.
The fuck are you looking at, eh?
Fucking
Oh, my God.
motherfucker, come on.
You're howling over there.
God damn it.
So many slurs will be will be in that
Those cow we
show.
gotta take.
Fucking firefighters.
No, yeah,
Fucking Dunkin'
no.
Donuts.
You bring Mark Wahlberg,
heavy
and then
metal.
you bring in Mark Wahlberg, and you bring in Ted too. Just fucking
Yeah.
bring in
Bring
Tom
the
Brady
other
makes a
Wahlberg.
cameo. He's like the supreme werewolf.
Yeah, you got some Wahlburgers on the set.
yeah, the Wahlburgers.
Oh
Hang out the
yeah.
burgers.
Marky Mark Wahlberg.
They're just all drinking Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah.
Soundtrack by New Kids on the Block.
Yes.
Oh man.
This is the
Yeah.
best movie ever. Why is this not happening?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
we should
yeah.
greenlight this.
Yeah, why the
Yeah.
fuck is Zack Snyder doing a Rebel Moon? We need this. We need.
Yeah, we
this
need to
shit.
present this to Zach. Like, hey
Yes,
man,
Well, actually,
Man.
you
got
could just
Rebel
end it there
Moon.
when- Yeah, you could just
New
end it there
Moon,
when you ask-
Twilight.
Yeah, Rebel New Moon. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh,
$1 billion
yeah.
idea.
No, you
Yeah,
get
Zack
Bill
Snyder's
Burr.
wasting his
Get
goddamn.
Bill Burr.
Oh, yeah.
Get Bill Burr there.
Oh, they just
Absolutely.
just play his entire Philadelphia rant and just put it in. One of the best videos of all time.
Fuck your city. Fuck everything.
You've been a great audience. Go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck.
It's amazing. He just makes fun of Rocky for like 2 minutes.
I'm trying to remember who distributed Twilight. Was it Lionsgate?
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
right.
That
Maybe.
sounds familiar.
I
Yeah.
think I
Yeah,
think it's
sounds
Lionsgate.
right.
So
That was Disney, actually.
So Netflix needs to get the rights so we can do this
Mhm.
properly.
Oh yeah. No,
Well,
like
Bill
every-
Burr's a Netflix guy now, I think. So
I,
get him on
I
the phone.
honestly was surprised because I honestly thought we were gonna get some more of his Justice League cast in Rebel Moon. Maybe it still could happen, but I
just
thought there was more.
just Cyborg and
you know,
the Dark Side guy,
Fisher.
right?
Yeah.
Ray Porter.
Yeah,
Ray
right.
Porter, there we go.
Ray
Ray
Fish.
Fisher.
Yeah, Ray
Ray
Porter.
Fisher.
Yeah.
I don't
Carrie
know.
Fisher's in
I feel like all the other cast members, like specifically like the big three, like Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill, they've all got other shit going on. Like Affleck and Matt Damon are doing that thing, artist equity. Henry Cavill's about to gear up for Highlander, and he's going to be a dad. And then
Warhammer. That's
Warhammer.
He's already
right?
a daddy.
True.
Oh, daddy.
Gore got me. True. He is daddy to a lot of other women, right?
Yeah. We mean women.
Okay, fine.
We're
Everybody.
Get it right.
But yeah, I don't know what.
What is
Gal Gadot's
Amy
got
Adams?
going on. Oh wait,
doing?
no.
She's not doing anything, is she?
Yeah,
Gal
where
Gadot-
is Amy? Oh, she has like a
Where is
movie
she?
coming. She has a movie called Night Bitch coming out this year. I swear to God, it's
Yeah.
That's a great
Oh,
name.
yeah.
Is it related
it's
to
like
Night
Demon
Swim?
Pool, but better.
I just remember.
It's really the Night Swim.
That's the prequel.
Demon Pool.
The way Night Swim ended, it's very
She was
obvious.
a
that's
bitch,
the
so
movie.
she drowned.
I just remembered
Yeah,
Gal
she's back.
Gadot. Gal Gadot is going to be the queen in Snow White with Rachel Zegler.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that interaction.
My
Right.
queen.
Mark.
I don't know. I don't know who I'm rooting more for in that movie. Probably Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Gal Gadot.
A blink and a
Fuck it,
pillow.
kill all the dwarves. Fuck it.
Yep.
Kill the dwarf.
Stomp
I
out
like-
Grumpy's
Dude, did you
bitch
see
ass.
what they look like? I'd
Yeah.
kill them. They look terrifying.
I feel like I did and I forgot.
Oh man, look up the picture.
I'm gonna look it
Good
up.
Lord.
Let me traumatize myself again.
I'll bring it up. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, it's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, I feel like it was atrocious and I blocked it
Oh.
out of my mind.
Yeah.
Aren't they going after the original Grimm fairy tale version of Snow White?
I wish.
Dwarfs?
Apparently they did a screening of this too, and apparently it's getting decent like feedback in terms of Aladdin 2019, the live action, which
Yeah. that's
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
hearing.
They're talking about her performance is really good.
There you go.
I totally forgot that. This
The one on the left looks like Johnny, actually.
Oh,
Actually,
God
it looks like about four of us.
they're all
actually.
they're all
Including me.
versions of Johnny in some way.
Oh, then God help her. She's fucked.
She's done.
She's gonna like Gal Gadot murder her.
I mean, sure, he toasted her career, so I guess. Yeah.
Fuck, I hope so.
Didn't they release this like a year
Years
and a half?
ago.
Like,
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
They pushed it. Well, this picture, yeah, they released, but they pushed the movie back by
Yeah.
like almost over a year, I think.
You know why that is because people were like, "Where's the dwarves?" And
Yeah.
because they were saying like they're going to be magical creatures, and then like they delayed it and then showed this, and it was like, okay, so they're just adding in the dwarves now. Like,
Yeah.
This is
They were in
accurate.
it.
Yeah,
They
the
did
oth-
a lot of
the other
reshoots.
photos they showed were actual
like-
magical creatures.
Yeah, it was like
just
just
robbers
like-
or something.
it was just like people though. Like they showed the pictures of the magical
Yeah.
creatures, and they're just like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I don't know, I'm a guy with a head." I don't know.
I think it was just to throw people off and get
Yeah,
buzz on the movie.
yeah, maybe. Then
Yeah,
that's possible.
I don't know about Peacock and Paramount, but yeah, the rumor is that Max and Paramount Plus might merge. Like
Oh,
the
oh,
services,
oh.
like not the studios, but the services.
yeah, the
services,
services.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be surprising.
I think
at all.
Paramount and Skybox?
Skydance.
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 Yeah, but that's the
Merging.
studios, but like the services, like the streaming services merging. So like they put their stuff onto one versus like
Oh yeah, we were
Paramount-
talking about that last night on my
Yeah,
show. We were
so
calling
it-
it
it's- so-
Paramax.
yeah,
Paracock.
because Warner Brothers, I don't because Warner Brothers doesn't want to buy.
It's better than
Paramount.
Mount Cock, I guess. So.
Paramount Max.
I don't know. Mount Cock is pretty
Mount
good.
Cock.
Yeah, that is. Never mind.
Well, supposedly Warner Brothers doesn't want to buy the studio, but they're thinking a streaming merger might work better because Max is doing okay and Paramount Plus is not in terms of like
That's
its
surprising.
revenue, and they're hemorrhaging money with that service. So I think putting Star Trek and everything else they have on Max and
Mhm.
making it something else would, I think, benefit both.
That would be a
Because
powerhouse of a service.
It would.
Content.
A lot of
merging.
good content.
Because you think about the amount of stuff Paramount has put out over the years, just even recently, and then all their library going on to
Yeah.
Max, that's massive.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be
huge.
cool just because you'd have all the South Park seasons and the South Park specials together.
Yeah, like finally
Yeah,
after all
true.
that nonsense back and forth, like it's all
True.
under one
Yeah.
roof. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
Actually, I just realized too. Or wait, yeah, that means that Harry Potter would just be stuck on there too instead of swapping back and forth. Because that
And
was
I
the thing
think-
for that was the thing for the longest time. Harry Potter would be on HBO Max, and then it would go to Peacock, and then it would swap back and forth.
Yeah,
Well,
the
that just has to do with the deals they make with individual services. I mean, if,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
them bids for that for an IP or a show or a movie or whatever, they can decide, well, you know what? Okay, we'll give you that exclusivity for that 6 month, 8 month, however long it is, because they're going to make more money that way than they would keeping it on
Well,
their site.
Yeah, that's how the WBD's catalog ended up on Netflix for so long. But that's what is it, 3 or 4 months, and they just put Flash on there like last week.
Yeah.
So
goody.
Yeah.
Harry Potter specifically, deliberately between HBO Max and Peacock. That's because Universal owns the
theme park.
They the theme park rights. Thank you to Harry Potter. So they have like some kind of exclusivity deal with Harry Potter specifically. Everything else is entirely up to
and you got to think too, like even though there's a lot of people that are like not for the new Star Trek shows, a lot of people still have not seen them because they don't want to subscribe to Paramount Plus to check it out. It's just another service. So if you have them on Max, which more people are going to subscribe to because of HBO content, DC, now they can just readily check out all this Star Trek content that's just sitting there because now you're putting that in. So I feel like it would benefit a lot of the Paramount stuff.
Look at the Disney Hulu thing. Like I don't have Hulu, but now because of that, I can now watch The Bear on Disney Plus if I want to, and I kind of need to. I need to watch season 3. I've been putting it off, but
I will say it was quite a sight seeing all the seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh, a bunch of DC show. I saw The Batman on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Yep.
The Batman the show or the movie?
The movie.
The movie.
There's a little cartoon.
Joker was on there too.
I think the Batman show is still
on.
I think it's on Max.
Okay. Yeah, it's on Max, and then
I think it's on Netflix too. Yeah,
it's also on Prime.
It's on Tubi.
For a while, it was.
I'm trying to remember. I think I watched the Batman on Max when I reacted to it. I think it was on Max. That's when I watched it.
I watched that movie 4 times in theaters.
Just out of curiosity, is Disney doing the thing that Max is doing, where you have to pay an extra, what is it, like $5 in order to get 4K streaming? Do they do that on Disney Plus also?
If they're not doing it already, they'll probably do it in a few years or a year.
Yeah, because that's the main reason why I unsubscribed to Max, was because I didn't like that decision. Like, I don't have a 4K TV, but it was like the principle on that, and the fact that I just didn't really watch anything on HBO Max. It just made me go, I'm not doing this. So because eventually I am gonna get a 4K TV. Like I'm saving up for like a TV. But I think when I do that, then I would have more reason to maybe get the 4K plan. But I also just don't want to pay an extra $5 for something that was already included in the base package. Right. I just don't like
Netflix
that.
has had that for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Or like ever since 4K came out.
Yes.
They separated it out.
I think so.
I have a 4K TV and I still have never I've never done the 4K Netflix. So
same.
I feel like 4K streaming it's not pointless, obviously, but it's like all right, it's gonna be 4K for a little bit, but it's gonna keep shifting if your internet even
it's not really.
I prefer 4K physical media.
I was about to say at that point, I may as well just buy the 4K physical media, especially for something that I really want to watch. Like I bought the Batman and I bought Spider-Man No Way Home on 4K, but
there you go.
I would like to do that instead of just paying an extra $5 a month to see everything else that you could see in 4K. But I just think that's silly.
I'm looking at the Disney bundle right now, and I'm not seeing anything in regards to like not having 4K as an option. Like
it's just ads.
Excluded.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Also, if I could go on a minor tangent, because I have Disney Plus with ads. I started watching X-Men 97.
Ooh.
It is unbearable to watch it with ads. It is terrible with ads. Like it's every 5 minutes there's an ad. Like I can't even exaggerate that. And it's like a 22, 23 minute show. Every 5 minutes there's an ad.
Yeah, I think
it's so ridiculous. And it's like it's like a 1 minute 45 second ad too. It's not like a
hell no.
I wonder
I think the ads during the Acolyte are like half the length of the episode, honestly.
There's more story also in those commercials.
A little bit, yeah.
But I wonder,
I haven't watched it.
I seriously wonder if they look at how popular a show is and they put more ads in for the show that's doing really well. I wonder if that's why, because X-Men 97, I mean, everybody I know watched X-Men 97. Yeah. So
it's been the hit for that.
Is it like the same way with our YouTube videos? The more popular a video is, the more ads we place.
It might also be
pretty
just because
much.
it's older, maybe also. Like they know they wouldn't be able to get away with it if it was a newer show because everybody's watching it. So if they're having like 20 ads in one,
Blasted.
like
Yeah.
So maybe they could be like, all right, this is only going to be some people watching the older ones, so just get our money back. We'll put a bunch of ads in those. No one's going to complain that much because they're not watching it as much as they would be if it just came out. I don't have the ads.
So
I
I'm
think
actually
Acolyte
gonna-
has like 3 or 4 ads per episode.
Yeah,
Those are a
I was
little
getting
bit longer,
about.
I'd assume, right?
I got about 3
about right.
when I watched episode 5 last week. About 3.
Yeah, I
Just
think
for the
it's
heck
no,
of it,
the
I'm
ad at
gonna
the start and then 3.
Yeah, that's why I think it's so like 4
Yeah,
total.
4. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
load up an episode of X-Men '97 just to see what happens.
There you go.
Ads immediately.
Okay, so in
Yeah,
the
for X-Men
first,
97.
so in the first episode, which the credits start at about 28 minutes. There's a 45-second ad in the beginning. 5 minutes in, there's an ad. 8 minutes and 55 seconds, there's an ad.
Jesus.
13 minutes and 40 seconds, there's an ad. And then it goes all the way to 24 minutes and 45 seconds, there's an ad. But I swear to God, I got an ad around the time that it was like right before they went into the Sentinel fight, which was around 20 minutes. I swear I got an
third
ad
act.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. So 24:43, and then 4 minutes later, the episode's done.
5 to 6 ads. Jesus.
Wow. What were
Or
the
8
ads also?
20.
Were they just Disney stuff? Or was it like
No, it's
Uh,
random shit.
I honestly
It's
can't
random shit.
remember, but
Yeah.
it was just a minute and 45 seconds of ads every
selling
single
you
time
a
there was an ad.
spray
Yeah.
that you could spray
Yeah.
around your house to smell better.
Yeah.
paper towel? I don't need that. I watch X-Men 97. I don't care about the smell.
I don't care about cleaning.
And I will say this too, like just to play like devil's advocate, just because like we're all content creators and everything. But the thing that obviously YouTube ads are just YouTube ads. No one likes ads, but I found out that YouTube actually has your own personalized like ad algorithm, if that makes sense. Like if you skip an ad every single time an ad pops up, you're less likely to see an ad for like a longer extended period of time. But here I'm looking at there's an ad about 5 minutes in, and then there's another ad at 8 minutes and 50 seconds, just 4 minutes later. You can't skip that. Like you have to sit there and take both of those ads within a less than 5 minute span. And that's crazy to me. I hate that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't like ads.
Oh my God.
When I watch
I
The
know,
Boys,
yeah.
I mean, you get an ad at the very beginning, and then I haven't gotten an ad during the show, like every episode so far.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
I mean, that'd be
Maybe
nice
I
to
should
do.
watch the show now.
Oh, yeah.
you don't get an ad for The Boys.
He does not know. He does not
No,
watch.
no.
The Boys.
If you're gonna watch The Boys, just
Nope.
don't eat salad during this season.
Oh. Don't eat anything in general. Just
I eat a
No.
course meal. Well, yum yum.
Yeah, during your
Yeah.
reaction, you're just like eating just like random
Yeah.
shit. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, oh, it's fancy. This is my bread plate. It's like it's
Yeah,
full-
oh, bread plate.
fancy.
Was he Davern?
I was gonna
he's
say,
thinking I
you see
Daver.
Damon pop up.
Yeah, you act like he even
Ooh,
put
bread
it on the
plate.
plate. You put it on the plate anyway. Just immediately
Shoves up
scoff
his
it down.
ass.
Oh, hey, oh.
No.
That's not where that goes.
Not quite.
You shouldn't. do
Not quite. No, you shouldn't.
that. No,
No, don't do that.
that's
Not
where
how I
it
eat it.
come later though.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is the part where we talk about shoving things up asses. You know, welcome to the part of the.
And crapping
this
out your
go-
mouth.
what-
Yeah.
What is this show called again?
Cock.
The
Yeah.
Boys.
Okay.
Content Creators Plus.
There you
Oh,
go.
plus, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a new
yeah.
streaming service. Yeah.
Mount Cock.
Creators Plus.
Yeah.
Just
Cock
random, just random content creators showing their asses, no sound, just showing their asses.
That's the only fans
My.
version.
Pay you extra for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot too. We're talking about the Paramount Plus Max. All the spin-offs of Yellowstone. I forgot about all that.
That's
shit.
been
Yeah.
the thing for that streaming service. Besides
Yeah.
Star Trek, is the reason why I have it is because I'm a fan of Taylor Sheridan, and I'm like, all right, not even the Western stuff, like
Mayor
Tulsa
Kingstown,
King.
Tulsa King, yeah.
Yeah, my mom loves Mayor Kingstown.
Oh, fuck.
She loves
Have you
that
guys
show.
seen Evil?
I've heard
Evil's
Evil's
I've
good.
heard of it.
Evil is
This
really
is so
good.
broken. Oh my god.
Featuring
How
How many
Luke Cage.
seasons are in Evil?
I was like,
I just want
Luke
to. I just
Cage
want to
actor?
kick those little
Yeah.
girls in that show. I just want to kick
Whoa,
them.
whoa,
Mike
whoa.
Coulter.
What?
How many
What?
seasons are in
What?
Evil? Because I think.
This is the third season, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Evil.
They did something. I don't remember what they did.
Evil.
They did something really crazy, like in one of the episodes in the second season, and I
become
never
good?
went back. So, I've heard people, a
was it?
lot of people talking about it though.
Was
They
it
went good.
evil?
No, it's good.
It was
that was
diabolical.
They did something good.
What? Ooh.
Heaven showed up. I was like, yo, bro, you need to stop.
Heaven showed
I
up.
was like, oh, this
Heaven.
evil shit needs to stop.
Oh my
Was
god,
it-
it's Jesus.
Was it the priest having sex?
Oh,
Maybe
Oh,
that
they
might
never
have
do
done
that.
Oh.
they
No.
never.
I don't.
Did I say
I
that?
honestly don't. I just remember it being so like wow, that was stupid, and I just never went back. I do that a lot though. Like if one episode, even if it's just like one little thing, if something pisses me off or whatever, I'll just stop watching it and then forget to go back. So that's what happened with Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened to me with my Adventures with Superman. Not that it was something really stupid, but it's just like the third episode left such a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't want to watch anymore. It's like
What was the third episode again?
it was just a stupid. It was the Lois Lane and what's her name, Cat Grant, I think, and they're having a
and
rivalry. And,
Yeah.
and once again, Superman gets his ass beat for like the 13th episode in a row. I'm like, I guess he's young, but he's getting his ass beat by like Livewire. Like, what the fuck is this? It's like, I don't know. Like, it's a fun show, but I was like, I'm good. Of course, the next episode they introduced Supergirl, so fuck. I guess I should keep watching. But
Yeah, fuck it.
and she had Android's 18 armor on, or not armor, but clothing on.
Clothing.
That was dope.
Yeah,
That was
I saw a
dope.
picture. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
I
Should
can
have
tell
watched
the
it.
creator's a fan of anime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think the poster for this season was the Goku pose where he's flying to heaven.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up eventually. I need to watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey too, though. That's important.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I need to watch both of those.
I need to watch
Yeah,
In a
too.
Violent Nature also. I really want to watch that.
That's
I
a
would-
good. I actually really enjoyed that movie.
Do you like
literally
it? Very good.
I liked it a
was just
lot.
reading the message from the actor who was Tigger. From the.
Oh,
second-
really? Tell
Well, I
him,
mean,
yo, you were good in it. I
No,
didn't watch
mean,
it yet, but you're great.
He wants to come on the show. I just got to figure out when. So.
Oh, shit. Right now, get him on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because
Has
that's how
anyone
that
seen
works.
the coffee table yet?
No.
Oh, I heard about this.
Wait, which one? Sorry.
The Coffee Table.
That,
It's a Spanish horror film, under 90 minutes, and it is messed up.
I heard
Yeah.
about this. I heard
It
about
is
this.
messed up. Like that's a weird movie. That's a really
So
and it's like I don't
So-
even know.
We
I don't
like
know
you.
how to talk about it because you do not want this spoiled. Like
No.
you don't even want to watch a
Okay.
trailer. You just want to.
How much coffee do they drink?
okay, so, Johnny,
The coffee
I don't want to
table.
spoil it, but this couple they buy a coffee table, and
Uh-huh.
they arrange it in their room.
Oh God, yeah, that's scary.
No.
It's
What
a
the fuck,
lot.
man? You just spoiled the whole fucking.
Did they get the
what
Did
the
they get the
dude say?
ice spice Dunkin' Donuts drink?
Yes, yeah, they do, and she actually drops it.
Yeah.
That goes into the third act when she drops it.
Did
Wait,
they go
they
to
arranged
Oh
it?
IKEA?
my God.
I'm
Did
very
they
excited.
arrange the table
What a
without an
munch.
interior designer?
Yes,
Really?
yes,
No.
Oh my god!
yes.
And they picked the worst spot. That's a massive.
It's
like, oh my
upside
God.
down. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
One of the legs falls off. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Now I'm upset.
I just need Ray from Haunted House to go in there. What happened to your furniture, cuz?
I just have one question about this. Does Amber Heard show up and sit on the table?
No.
Yes, yes. That's
She
actually
does?
She
I didn't watch it.
dookies on it.
that's
Dude,
actually
Oh no!
that's the
While
that's
sitting
the,
down.
that's the
Very
director's cut. The director's cut is the
Oh.
Amber Heard edition.
That's the Snyder cut of this.
I'll watch that. I'll wait for that version to come out.
the Heard Dookie cut.
the Snyder cut.
You got wine, I got chocolate.
My
So
dog
mega
stepped on
point.
a coffee table.
mega point.
It's a mega point.
Hope you like
Okay,
peanuts.
Jesus.
Oh no! Yeah, did he test it to see what was inside? All right.
It's nothing
little piece
that
of
messed
corn.
up, I'll say that.
Okay.
It's
Or
not that
what
messed
is
up.
it?
It's
No.
close.
It's
My peanut.
Okay. It's on Shutter.
I don't know. All I know is it's one of those movies where I'll never watch it again, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay.
Sounds like it
And
might
it's-
be on show.
it's-
Is it
it's
as
a-
bad as a Serbian film?
Oh shit.
I've actually never seen that.
I have.
Did you react to it?
Yeah, it was pretty
Somebody gave me a copy of that, and I literally, after watching it, I tossed it in the garbage.
Yeah.
I called the FBI. FBI was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to watch this."
I'm sorry. Please
Don't
don't
put me on a
don't
list.
arrest me.
I was
Record your
laughing my
friends.
ass off the whole time. I'm sorry.
I was like Robert De Niro in Cape Fear.
Shutter's been killing it this year though on the low. Like they've
Yeah,
been
they
doing
have.
really good this year.
They usually do too. Like every year we get that VHS movie, which I always enjoy.
Yeah.
Those are always good. But
Oh.
like
late,
in a
night,
Violent Nature,
late night, and then
in a Violent Nature is going to be on there, I think, right?
yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, and of course Late
because
Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil and In a Violent Nature, they're two, well, not like bigger horror movies this year,
They
but
did
kind
well.
of.
though. They did
Like,
pretty well
They
considering.
talked
the
about
budget.
Late Night did really good, and
Yeah.
I mean, controversy, but
Yeah.
In a Violent
Yeah.
Nature surprised me. I enjoyed it a lot.
I got to see Late Night in the theater. That was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so cool.
I was
in the
going
theater.
to, but then I was like, "This is gonna be
fun.
on Shutter." I'm gonna.
Besides
I want to react to it.
Dune, I think Late Night with the Devil was like the most immersed I've been in a movie this year.
I like
It wasn't
so
bad.
fuck send a file over.
Yes.
Immersed. I was immersed.
Oh my
I
god,
was
David dismounting.
I was
All I have
immersed.
to
I felt like
say-
I was there.
I was
Yeah, I feel
All
like
I
I was
have
in
to
the
say-
audience of the show.
this is real cinema. You know.
Cinema.
I was
cinema,
teleported to the
cinema.
1970s.
You know, as I call it.
Yeah. Besides the controversy, that fucking
Fucking
movie,
banger.
The sets.
That
and
movie
it,
fucks.
it was crazy. I don't know if it fucks. I mean,
Oh, it
know,
fucks.
it does a reach around.
I've
I don't know
seen
if
it,
it
it
fucks.
It doesn't reach.
If it does a reach around, it fucks.
Yeah.
It's in
Oh,
the
it's a Joker from Justice League.
It's a joke.
Dude, I would. They should have filmed that scene, honestly, where he actually does give him a reach around.
I would have.
That
I
would
would have.
been beautiful. I would have got him
cinema.
clapped.
That's the Snyder cut part.
Yeah, how you feel about that, Batman?
Dude,
Wait,
Look, I
wait,
actually
wait,
kind of liked it. I forgive you about Robin.
in slow motion.
Yeah,
Zack
slow
Snyder
motion.
likes
Slow-mo,
his slow
yeah.
motion.
Yeah, you see the juice fly.
Jesus.
With the Wonder Woman theme in the background for some reason.
Batman, no!
Now I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Thanks, and he just snaps his
He just snaps his neck.
Oh yeah.
I was actually just rewatching that particular scene when I was making a YouTube video kind of related on the Batman suits, and I remember watching it for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, it's Jared Leto's Joker," and then I was watching it this time, and I was like, "What the? What am I
Was he-
listening to?"
Was he
right
so
now?
attractive? He's so beautiful.
Why is he so fucking hot?
Jared Leto's like 75 years old, and he still looks beautiful.
You know, it's funny. I had like not
Well, he
so
turned to Morbius in real life.
polar opposite reaction after looking at those Superman photos today. Because I looked at that Guy Gardner suit and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I saw that. I
I
saw his
know it.
haircut. I saw the
I know
haircut.
it. Yeah, we're,
Like,
yeah.
his ass looked like blonde man dark. I was like, what the
So-
fuck is this?
I'm 2 for 4 on that. I think Hawk Girl and Mr. Terrific look great. I think Superman and Guy Gardner, no. Just no. I'm good.
I don't know,
think
man.
the-
It's not
think
the
the
accurate to the
costumes
comics,
are actually-
but the vibe.
I think the costumes for Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, and it's all related to Maxwell Lord's company.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Justice League. So
Yeah.
It's Justice League International for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that. I just think Guy Gardner's
hopefully they
I love that
change the
run,
costumes by the end of the
doesn't look
film.
good.
Oh, it's some
Does not look
CG.
good. It does
Yeah.
not look good at
The
all.
Guy Gardner's suit did look like a choice.
Yeah.
It looked like a choice, but I told us to Chainsaw, like, again, it's me being hopeful, but it felt like Justice League Unlimited. It felt like, okay, I didn't expect it to hang tight with these characters. They're not the main. A lot of them are not the main ones, but I hang with them and care about them just as much as the big three. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm very, very hopeful. And then
Yeah,
it was
I'm
cool
wondering-
just to see like people gathering around Superman to give him a hug, and I was just
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm wondering because people are saying saying, oh yeah, the suits and even Mr. Terrific, same thing, like Lord Tech. The idea of like, okay,
Pedro.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Good.
No.
No, it's Weasel. It's
So-
This is It's 2024, not 1984. Please, no.
Yeah.
They kept him on ice. He's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
They Walt Disneyed him. He's back.
Yeah.
In terms of this, I
He was
wonder
stabbed with a
if-
lightsaber, so he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
In terms of this, I'm wondering if that this is just a part of the film, and then Superman's like basically saying, "I'm not going to join your team," and Maxwell Lord is someone you should not be working with, and I think that may be a turning point for these. Maybe that's what it is.
I think you're right onto something, because I feel like you've got a presence in the form of, like, you know, the engineer from the Authority, who's like, you know, justice by any means necessary, and then you've got, I think Andy and I were talking about this on the Foreigners. You know, Andy Babak, our good buddy, and he brought up the idea that, like, maybe the Justice League International, bankrolled by Maxwell Lord, is more something in the vein of the Boys, where they're more corporate superheroes, you know, just out there for public images purposes, and Superman's like kind of in the middle, like, no, I'm not going to deal justice by any means necessary, but I'm also not going to be this, you know, corporate goon who's just going to fucking be out there and smiling and saving people all the fucking time. No, I understand that, but, like, even still, just the aesthetics of, like, Superman suit and Guy Gardner suit, especially Guy Gardner suit. I was coming back from my break at work today. I popped open my phone before I literally just was right about to go back to work, and I saw that. I just laughed. I was like, "This looks fucking terrible." Oh my god! I couldn't I was like, that's a James Gunn choice, and it shows.
And I'm wondering too, like, if at one point he's gonna fight them, because
probably.
Yeah, and then maybe he's the turning point for them to leave, and then we see what they look like at the end. Like, they have different suits. Like, they are now making, like, they have, like, their own without his imagery and all that shit. Like, it's something new.
Yeah,
We don't know. We have no idea, because that's the thing about set photos. We don't know shit. We're just seeing out of context.
Yeah.
We don't know. We can judge the stuff all day. We don't know what the context is. Like, why are they being supported by Maxwell Lord? Well, it's probably a story point. So
And I
don't know
hope
what's happening.
It's much like what we've officially seen with Deadpool and Wolverine, where it's like, okay, you know, Wade is trying to get Logan to team up to do something, and it's something that we had seen with the set photo, the first official image of Logan's suit and all. And I'm hoping this is the same case scenario where it's like early on in the movie, it's not in the middle of a big climactic moment or not. And I just love even in the footage of seeing Guy walk first and talking to the audience. I'm like, that is what Guy would do. He would kiss up to the audience and whatnot. And they apparently people who were there heard there was a particular song being played while that scene was being played out. I don't want to say it, but I was very happy with the choice of the song. It is in the soundtrack.
It's the Wonder Woman soundtrack.
I think someone asked James Gunn if anything that's leaked, the set photos or video, is any of that relevant to the plot of the movie or anything that's important. He said he would never shoot anything that's integral for the movie outside where it could be spoiled.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously these suits are not official release images, but I would think their outfits are going to get out there, and it may not be that big of a deal in the movie. Like, it may just be, okay, you can speculate all day, but maybe us thinking what it may be, it's not it at all. We don't know, right? Because we have no idea. We haven't read the script. We don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe Superman's not even in it.
No, it's not. It's
lying.
It's all CGI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, based on who's writing it, I don't have that much confidence. We'll see what happens. I'd love to be wrong and surprised, but
This shit got the Morbius guys to come in and write it.
Yeah.
It would've been good. At least it would have been good.
Nah, they're too busy with Craven.
That's true. They're probably rewriting the script. I think they might have got someone. I hope it's good. Like,
Me
I just
too.
want to.
I
I
really
want to see
do.
him rip people's darts out. That's all. I don't really
directed
care.
by J.C. Chandor. He did was it Triple Frontier? So
Yeah,
I've got a little bit of hope. So
I like
we'll see.
Frontier. I liked it with Pedro Pascal's in that, right?
Pedro Pascal, Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck.
Fuck, who else is in it?
Charlie Hunnam, is he in it?
No, it's
No, it's the other guy that looks like Charlie Hunnam. Is it
yeah, it's damn it, the name is blanking.
Gary
on it.
Hedlund?
Got
Is
it.
that him?
No,
Fuck.
it's
Wait, for Triple Frontier?
Yeah.
I forgot who else.
No, Charlie Hunnam is in it as well.
Yeah, Charlie Hunnam, right?
And the dude
I was
who
confused
in
him and
Tron
Garrett
Legacy.
Hedlund. Oh, Garrett Hedlund's in it also?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. They both look exactly the same to me, and they're both
brothers
in
in that one. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I like the movie.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it was just
That's
cool to see all those.
Yeah,
Oscar
okay.
Isaac.
Yep.
Oscar Isaac, yeah.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I like the cast in that. And
Yeah,
I guess
good
we'll
cast.
bring him in. Jedi Mike's
Yeah.
here. Welcome, sir.
Hello.
Unmute yourself. What are you doing?
You're muted.
Come on, man.
All right. I took my wife to go see A Quiet Place and stuff, so just got back in the theater. But yeah, I was watching you guys drive on the way here. I gotta say, this is probably one time me and Phil actually agree on this shit because the way he said it today, like at work, I got the same thing, and I was like, came out the bathroom, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I need to go back to the bathroom again.
You know,
Yeah, why are you in the bathroom?
Vomit.
I know, right? You know, but then it's like friends putting a post to me. It's like, yeah, both of us were saying, listen, yeah, those jackets were given CW, and I was like, well, what's going on? You know, some guy in our group chat was asking, like, wait, what's Terrific wearing? Yeah, he's wearing this jetpack suit he has to sell toys at McDonald's Happy Meals and stuff. So yeah, that's literally what it was giving. But then I did more research and I saw the logo, and yeah, basically giving Maxwell Lord, which is definitely like, yeah, Justice League International sponsored by Maxwell Lord. And I think there's maybe an interesting concept they can go with here, you know, with terms of giving was the entity of being corporate heroes and being just authentic heroes and stuff. But yeah, even with the Superman suit, like, it's growing on me, even though I'm not, obviously not like a fan of it. Aside from the logo, I'm that's one of my favorite logos from Kingdom Come. But I know that the suit is always going to change. Even then, I keep going back to Chris Evans' Captain America suit in the first Avengers movie. I hated that suit, and he hated that suit, right? You know, so even when Endgame and he would do interviews, like, yeah, I gotta put that suit back on. I really didn't like it. Yeah, but it still didn't change anything about the film for me. But even with Guy Gardner, like the haircut, he already said that it was going to come in, so I expected it. But yeah, I hope like when that team, whatever, ditch the Justice League International, or Maxwell Lord stuff, and they get to their full costumes, whatever. Because Guy Gardner does have a jacket. He does have a jacket, but not to understand what that was and everything. But I just hope when they do Lanterns, it doesn't look like this though.
I think personally, not to cut you off, but I do think that the Lantern show is going to be vastly different because it's going to be catered to the Lantern specifically, and I doubt that Hal and Jon Stewart are going to be tied to JLI. They're going to be straight up Lanterns patrolling Sector 2814 and catering strictly to the Earth stuff. I think Guy Gardner took like the JLI Maxwell Lord deal because of his hubris as a character in general. That makes more sense to me. Whereas if he comes into contact with Hal and John, Hal's going to probably be training John as the new and up-and-coming rookie, and him and Hal are probably going to have some kind of back and forth of like, oh, well, tried to train you, but you're too much of a fucking lughead or what. I don't know. I'm honestly not too sure what the interaction is going to be like between the two, but I do feel like there's going to be some off-screen history between, at the very least, Guy and Hal. That's my guess, because I think Guy was the second one to get a ring after Hal.
No, he's a third.
Well, here's the thing.
After Silver Age.
Hal.
I mean, deliberately from the Green Lantern Corps, like not Golden Age. Alan Scott.
Okay. Then I think so.
I think it's Guy Gardner.
I know it was Guy and John way before Kyle even got it.
Kyle didn't come in until later.
It's Hal, Guy, John, and then Kyle Rayner. Yeah,
and then Simon, and then Jessica. Yeah,
I can only imagine
Bob
when Hal,
and Phil and all them.
I can only imagine
Skippy
when Hal,
Skippy, drowsy,
sleepy, dopey, bashful.
I'd love it if Hal and John revisit Earth.
King Shark.
And the first thing they tell Guy is like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" And they're like, "What do you mean? You don't like this jacket?"
They're gonna make a joke about it.
I would love if they did that. Be like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
They're gonna do an MCU.
I hope so. I hope Damon Lindelof writes that in the show. Like, what the fuck are you wearing? What? You don't know who Maxwell Lord is? And Hal and John are like, fuck no. I hope so.
Did you see that edit of the Spider-Man 2? Like, I think people made a meme of it where they had Miles showed up and someone did voiceover over Spider-Man and like the Miles Morales final suit in the end of Spider-Man 2, and Peter like, what the fuck? are you
What the
wearing?
fuck?
It's like,
What the
I know,
fuck?
got a new suit, whatever. That shit ass, bro.
I just heard that. That shit's ass, bro.
That shit's
Shit
ass,
ass,
bro.
man. What the fuck?
I think
He's
what
wrong.
really makes it is that he goes to
not
take his
wrong.
mask off, but it looks like he's just doing this.
Yes.
Like that shit's
Yeah.
But I like it when these characters like bust each other chops. Like Infinity War, one of my favorite moments is when Steve and Thor meet up again. And he's like, "New haircut." He's like, "I noticed you got my beard," and they're just like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah,
I laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Bunch of
Uh,
Can we
guys
agree
being
Infinity War is
dudes.
better than Endgame?
I like Endgame the best.
Shut up!
Personally.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
prefer Infinity War. I think
What?
Infinity War is the best made Avengers movie, personally.
Yeah.
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 They have like you take moments from Endgame that that at the third act that they took and stuff. Yes, I give you that it's probably maybe superior, but Infinity War I think is the best made film from start to end. Because again, I think the argument also can be made, even though we accepted it, being a 3-hour film and stuff, that there's some things that definitely could have cut out Endgame to make it feel more kind of concise. But with Infinity War, it's like you can pop that on, even though it's a long movie, a lot of characters, but it was just the pacing was just
And also Thanos was a much better character than he was in Endgame. Let me just say that because Endgame they reversed him. Obviously, it's a different version of Thanos, but like him at the end, like, nah, I'm just gonna kill everybody. Whatever, I'm evil. I'm fully evil.
I mean,
I have no dimension to me at all now. I'm just evil.
I mean, I think Thanos is the best part of Infinity War, but I don't know, the whole experience of Endgame I just like a lot. Like, I honestly wouldn't cut anything from it. I think it's pretty perfect as is. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
You watch
Yeah.
Infinity War and Endgame back to back. It's definitely a worthwhile experience because, man, Age of Ultron was a fucking sloppy mess.
Yeah, I still enjoy Ultron, but yeah, it's definitely the worst. I
Has its
mean, to
perks.
me,
Yeah,
it's like Infinity War almost has too much going on. Like, it goes too fast because it's doing so many things. Where like I kind of like how Endgame kind of lets you
Takes its time.
take in everything and you take in the
the
world after the
beginning's
snap and everything. Like,
you
I
think
really enjoyed all that.
It might have one of the ugliest looking final action scenes.
Wow.
It just looks disgusting. Like,
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think Infinity War would have benefited with being 3 hours instead of 2.5?
I would have liked it because I think you get even more time with Thanos, maybe, and then maybe you get a little bit more
Jedi Mike does that.
interaction between some of the
Jedi Mike doesn't
characters.
like that.
but-
Sorry, I don't mean.
No,
to
I'm
offend.
saying with Infinity War, honestly, I wouldn't change nothing. I wouldn't change nothing with that film because I think, again, aside from any other comic book film probably seen before, it's like the ending where they lost, right? And in fact, originally,
Oh, that's
that
great.
ending
Yeah.
is so good.
That ending's
to me,
fantastic.
it's like I think from everything in the progression from that film, and just to highlight those moments and stuff like that. Even though I love the grand finale of Endgame, I just felt like for me, like I would not change anything really for Infinity War because that was like a once in a lifetime experience of just seeing that fresh, out of in the theater and everything, and not really kind of seeing unexpected moments like with Stormbreaker and then obviously stuff like that. So yeah,
or watching
I'm,
the Hulk get fucking clowned in less than 30 seconds
yeah,
flat.
the beginning is so good.
Honestly,
That was
like all
awesome.
of the Hulk stuff in the movie alone makes me like Endgame more than Infinity War. To be honest, I think the joke gets pretty played out of like Hulk being like afraid to come out.
But you like when he dabs though?
I mean, I get that.
That's pretty
Fair
good.
I don't know how you can salvage his character.
I
Though.
like Endgame, though.
Like with Hulk, like with the Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. Like even though there might be a rumor, something might happen in a couple of weeks. I won't say anything, but but with Hulk in the MCU, I'm like, how can you salvage that character to where he is now?
And
right now,
in like the last few movies that happened, I guess. I don't know.
You
Recast him.
make She-Hulk season 2.
I know. No, please God.
I mean, I like the Hulk in Endgame, but I don't know.
yes,
I mean,
at a particular
No, I didn't mind
period,
them either.
it's been dragged on like far too long now.
yeah, I
we
didn't
got
watch.
the first
I'm
Hulk.
beyond. I only watched the first episode of She-Hulk, and I dipped after. I was like, all right, I already know this isn't going to be for me.
Yeah.
I
like when
watched
he did
one
it in-
episode of She-Hulk, and I will give you one guess as to which episode it was.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
watched
literally
both
watched the
She-Hulk.
first episode.
Wait,
and I
you
was
didn't
like,
see
yeah,
Daredevil?
no.
He showed up at the barbecue like it's a fucking Fast and Furious movie.
I got my boy. I got my boy here.
Sponsored by Hot Toys. Did you see the Wolverine Hot Toys? You already got pre-order.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I had told my
my
wife, "Hey,
God.
listen, just letting you know, sweetheart. I know my anniversary's coming up, but I'm telling you what else.
Let this be it.
I gotta hit my fiance with the listen. I know we're getting married next year, but
Yeah.
huge
Congratulations.
that fucking hot toy.
Huge,
It's once in a lifetime. Like this will
Jack,
never happen
man.
again.
Yeah,
I need to
huge
get this.
Jack man.
Greatest
And
showman.
you need to get the deluxe version. Like
And
it's,
Showman.
it's one of those instances where it's like
The
the,
fountain.
accessories
I have
on
to.
it. You have to spend the
have
extra
to.
money. Well, because like I saw the deluxe version first, and then I saw the standard, and the standard is just so freaking lame compared to the deluxe version. Because it's like you just get the mask, you just get the regular body, and then you don't even get the change of like sleeve and sleeveless. I think it's just sleeveless if I'm not mistaken. But then the deluxe version has everything else. It has the swappable headpiece with Hugh Jackman. It has the sleeveless. It has everything. Like you need to spend the extra money for it. But right now I have the Spider-Man 3 hot toy on pre-order, and I also have Star Killer pre-ordered. So I don't know if I can. I don't know if I could justify a third one.
I didn't know they made a Star Killer one.
Yeah, they a couple months ago they announced that they were doing it's like a Star Wars villains thing. So they have Star Killer. They had oh my god, what's his face?
Kathleen Kennedy.
Revan.
Yeah, Revan, Kathleen Kennedy. They re-released Darth Maul.
Leslie Headland.
Ryan Johnson.
Did you guys talk about Acolyte yet?
Yeah.
About the recent episode? Okay. All right.
I,
Yeah.
I brought it up.
I heard there's a hot guy and everybody lost their minds. So I'm like, that's Star Wars
Yeah.
to me. It's hot
Yeah,
guys,
I
let's
said,
go.
Hi guys.
Honestly, there's
Yeah, give it
no,
50 Shades of Chimera or whatever his name. That's
there's-
literally
there's no
Smile
middle ground
around,
when it
dude.
comes to talking about that show. I swear.
I never watched it. So.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
caught up.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I haven't caught up.
Eventually,
I
we'll
also haven't
have
watched
a
it,
decent convo as a whole season to be like, okay, we've seen it all.
I hope so.
Now what?
I
How many
certainly
episodes
hope
are
so.
left?
Two.
2? Oh wow, damn.
Yeah.
Wrapping up soon.
Then we only have 3 episodes of The Boys too.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh,
After the
shucks.
next-
son
this
of a
week.
bitch.
Okay, I will say the same thing. I will say this.
One's tonight.
After I've reviewed this season of The Boys, I'm gonna tell you this. This week's episode to me was just absolutely disgusting. And
Hell
I
yeah.
felt more disgusted. Than,
I agree. I
Oh,
didn't. I couldn't
I mean,
watch it. I agree.
disgusting.
I'm gonna wear no pants for it.
I can't wait to watch it now.
Wait, Mike,
I mean,
worse
I'm
than,
being-
than
Wait.
I feel more
Like the
uncomfortable
episode that's
watching
coming
it.
out this week,
Like tonight.
This
yeah,
week,
it's like
tomorrow.
six
like
episodes, right?
tonight.
Tomorrow. Yes.
Tonight for me, I ain't going, but we'll watch it.
Mike, is it really worse than Human Centipede? Like it's worse than that?
It's like, okay,
That's-
think about it.
that's
It's
a
not even
PG-13
it's not even
show.
the fact that they crossed the line with other stuff. Like obviously Hero Gasm, yeah, we got that. But it was just
Oh,
the
bubble.
amount of
It
like
was a lot worse in the comics.
yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah, I
right.
heard.
But with this is like they do definitely hit on the parodies of they have new character Web Weaver, like Spider-Man. Yeah,
Mhm.
you already get it where I'm going with this. It just they take it there.
Not really.
wow.
I'd like to be surprised. So
But, yeah.
I can't wait to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, it just kind of
Be a
give
lot
it
of
more the shock value more in this episode than plot. Then I think that's the thing because I'm fine with it before, and I don't even think the season is bad as everybody else is saying. This is a setup season. Look, even watch Supernatural. This what was it the season before last? It got the same criticism. People like, yeah, what's going on with this season? It was just a setup for the finale. But yeah, so he does this consistently. But yeah, this one I was like, yeah, I was just really uncomfortable.
Is there any like big like content creators who are reviewing the show in like detail wise saying that they prefer the comics over the show? Because again, I heard that the comics go off the deep end. Like
the comics are
Preacher did that.
ridiculous.
The comics
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Even then,
Hero
I'm
Gasm,
that shit's
like G-Men,
we-
like you
that
know, like
shit
the G-Men.
we don't do that here. We don't
Yeah.
do the boys comics here. We don't do that here.
Because I know Preacher. I don't know if the show ever did
Yeah.
it, but I remember there was a moment in the Preacher comics, and I didn't believe it until I saw the page
I watched it
where
first.
literally a farmer fucks a chicken, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that almost happened in the Fallout show.
Yeah, there was a.
If he didn't get interrupted, he would have fucked that chicken. That was a good moment.
I don't want to know.
I will say this: in the comics,
Yeah, give it the
Soldier,
props and
Soldier Boy was not Homelander's father. He was
not.
Homelander's
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I can't
After-
even imagine that for this version.
Yeah, I got sick with COVID last July, and I just binged the first 3 seasons of The Boys, and I absolutely loved it. And
Yes.
so I was like, "What are the comics about?" And I read the first comic, and then I skipped a little bit to I was just kind of skipping around just for like to see different things and whatever. And I just got to that point where I was just like, "This is not worth it. This is not worth my time."
I don't want to spoil the comics because this is a big moment. But
that was one of the things I saw was the thing that I wasn't going to spoil like the thing that the ending of the Boys comics.
That's not what I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm not. This is a waste of time.
Yeah, that's not what I was going to say. But there's a point where doesn't Homelander eat a baby at one point in that?
No, well, you think it's Homelander, but it's not. It's somebody else.
Yes, but
yes,
they're not doing that.
Is world
really
hold on, let me think.
They're not doing that twist in the show.
They're not.
No, thank God.
And I will say with this show, like because they've done deviations, like there's like Ryan is not a character in the comics, man, which is kind of making me confused. Like, where's the end game of this series? Because even in I also push back the criticism when people talking about how political what the show is when the Boys comic literally goes right into the political point of this country, and I'm just trying to see like where they're gonna go with this with the new characters they created, like with Ryan and stuff. Because like I don't know how they're gonna age them up or put them together. I don't know. But the twist about it, about the we can say we're black and noir or whatever, completely different from this season and stuff. And I don't know where they're gonna go in terms of like the superhero aspect of it, because the main thing is like now you're viewing them as we're gods, we're not just celebrities anymore, right? But with Huey and the Boys team and everything, are they actually going to do that finale with Butcher? Like I don't know if they're gonna go down that road. I don't know, but because it's gonna change the course of the show.
I think it would be very interesting if they turned Butcher into the villain. And
that's what I was saying.
I almost want to see that. Like
they kind of hinted at it in the last episode, not with Butcher, but with another character. I don't want to spoil, but like someone gets the powers and kind of loses control, and I think that was kind of to show that. I mean, Butcher's not in the best way right now, so
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's been very fascinating to watch it, because for the first 3 seasons, like I said, I just binged the whole thing, and I didn't really have a whole lot of time to think about each episode, watching it week to week. And I'm kind of glad in hindsight that it's like this, because I was originally like, man, I just want to watch the whole show, because I just want to sit down and just watch like 8 hours worth of really good ass television. But now I'm like sitting there every week, and I'm thinking like, okay, so what does this mean for like the future of the show and like the finale, and like especially like the last 2 episodes with Butcher specifically? I've been thinking about that a lot, and my theories have been confirmed as I've been watching it, and it just I really like watching the show in that way.
Yeah, a particular reveal that's coming that's going to be the most like no shit reveal. I won't say, but it's just like they hinted at even at the end of the last episode with Butcher. I'm just like, that's I think at this point,
I know what you're talking about.
It's like from the first episode, I feel like a lot of people are on that. Particular
I wasn't
theory.
at first, because I was just like, they made a big deal about that actor joining, so I was just like, but he hasn't been in the show that much, honestly. He hasn't really done much,
right?
Yes. So, but by the second episode, you start to think, okay, this is probably where they're going, and now we're on episode 5, and it's like, we get it. we get it, and they're not even being subtle about it anymore, which I'm very glad that they're doing that, because, like I said, it goes the week to week thing where you think for a whole week about what this character's purpose is. And then as you continue to watch the show, you just get more evidence that supports your case. I really like it in that aspect. Whereas I feel like if you did watch the entire show in one sitting, you'd go, yes.
Can't wait to find out in about 5 seconds.
It's like, yep, I understand. I get it. Can we move on, please? So I've really been enjoying the season.
It's been good. I think the problem is that like it's a little less subtle this season, it feels like, than even other seasons. Like it's been degrading for sure through every season. Like first season, I think it was very subtle with all of the political stuff, which I don't even give a shit about. But it's just like it used to be very like very well done, and the second season less so, and it just kept going to this point where now it's like really like in your face, and most of it's pretty funny. Like I thought the whole like AI like changed the marketing.
Yeah, right.
Or
The tone you actually like.
That was
Yeah,
great.
that was great. What about the Latinos? What do they get? Or the Asians? They get some sake or something? Like,
Yeah,
did you see what the showrunner said about that?
Oh, the Amazon wanted him to actually do that for the show.
Amazon wanted them to do that, and that's why they parodied that in the show.
That's funny.
It was
of course.
But
Anyway.
but yeah,
I
I think like
through 18.
But I think like very quickly, just kind of talking about the like what you were saying, Gore, about like the subtlety of the politicalness. I agree with that, and I think that the reason why it may be less subtle is because this season in particular is talking about things that are going on right now in our world. I won't touch upon that. I'm just kind of going through my observations on it, but I think that might be the reason why people are kind of up in arms about it, is because it's very in your face on things that are happening right now.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you know, in the past couple seasons, you could watch it and go, oh, like this thing that I heard on the news is something that I saw on The Boys. Then you'd go, oh. Yeah. It kind of like how you would watch, like, you know, the Star Wars movies was like another really good example of that. Like like we were talking about like hours ago with you know, like George Bush being Palpatine or whatever. Like you can see the parallels and go, oh, hey, this is something that I saw in Star Wars, and then you go, oh, that's what this is about.
I thought that was weird when George Bush did 14 flips in the air and then shot lightning out his fingers. That was crazy.
Yeah,
exactly. A little green guy.
It was a weird moment, yeah. Very strange.
So that's what I love about X-Men 97 is that even as I rewatched it again, I'm like, I just had fun with these characters, and I hope they're okay. And then there are some amazing lines that I'm like, again, if you're aware of stuff, it hits home and stuff, and it's like
Magneto's whole speech in episode 2.
Oh yeah,
at the Senate or whatever to those people. My God,
don't make me let you down.
Yeah,
right. I think the skill in writing, and you know, even as a critic watching it, just how when people talk about the complaints of that, like whether diversity or political messaging and whatever in film and media, when anything you can make it be politicized, whatever, whether the creator never intended it, we perceive it because of culture and stuff and just in our nature. But I think what X-Men 97 beautifully did, which I hope the MCU and really any film really dealing with this type of content, is the fact that you're using the message to serve the character and the story, not to start making it an agenda and a propaganda to talk about world issues. Like, okay, you can say there might be a correlation with the genocide with Genosha, with the genocide with something else is going on or whatever, and not saying it's on your nose, but like, oh yeah, I can see where they're coming from.
Yeah, not look at the camera saying this is like that, which is
right,
the
exactly.
Boys kind of does at times, to the point where they're referencing literal things that are in the real world. So.
Yeah, and it doesn't become cheap in terms of like, all right, we understand the balancing of different characters, race, gender, whatever that might be, and it's just not like you're not selling me the diversity, you sell me the character, and you sell me what aspect they contribute to the story. That's why even it came to like the relationship between Storm and Jean Grey and just the friendship, it's like something like that. It's like, okay, I understand they try to, the initiative pushing a lot of female characters, but like, it's almost like they don't know how to write them because they're focusing on the selling for capitalism aspect instead of selling it as we have a really good story here and we have history of their relationship as teammates, but really as sisters in the comics, and yet let's highlight it in this way. That's that's to me like this, and it's like it's so easy. The answer to the problem is so easy, but the execution is way more difficult because people are so trying to chase the dollar when reality the dollar will come with the quality you put in the care of the story, and 100%. That just takes I just feel like it's not rocket science, but hey, here we are.
No, it's a fair point because like the idea of like, okay, they're forcing to try to get a certain audience, but if you actually make a good product, you're going to get it.
Right.
That's the hope. Not guaranteed, because Furious apparently was very good. It didn't do well.
Nobody watched it.
Fall Guys, same thing.
Yeah, Fall Guys. Yeah. And then you look at A Quiet Place Day 1 or whatever, the new movie. After a $53 million opening weekend, it's coming out in digital in a month. They shot themselves in the foot.
To be fair,
another conversation about how cinema is like getting destroyed.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Now,
'cause
High
it-
Riders.
High Riders is like it's coming out in
Hawkeye.
like 5 days. Or some
Damn
shit
shame,
like
I
man.
get
that.
your point.
I
I get
love
your
that
point
movie.
more about.
I think
It's
streaming
bombed.
services is killing the movie theaters.
Well,
Streaming
no,
services. People don't
it's
want to go
the-
to theaters anymore.
It's the studios, because, like, yeah, I get the point about it being a month. Like, oh, well, that's longer. That's still bad because that movie could still be making money a month in. But people are like, oh, wait,
Sure.
it's gonna be out in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
On,
they're gonna stay home.
digital.
It'll be on digital, which will
Yeah,
be
which
making
means
money
I,
too.
I
so.
can go rent it for like $3.99.
Or you could do something else to watch it.
Right, because when I was in
Hey.
CinemaCon, like when I was in CinemaCon, I was interviewing the folks at NATO, the National Association of Theater Owners, in Vegas, and when we were, and I was asking them
that
questions
NATO.
like, "All right, you're seeing these release windows of, in terms of different genres aside from comic book and stuff, which have been basically the titans running the box office for the last few years pre-pandemic. Post-pandemic, we're now seeing the decline of people not going to see these films anymore, and yet here we have rom-coms and other films like that, non-box office heavy films generating money in the box office, even when it comes to anime. Anime has like a 2-week window, and it's making like $200 something million.
Yeah,
because
to the point where they bring
fan
it back.
base are going.
Yeah,
Right. So I asked the question.
Whenever
like,
there's a new Demon Slayer thing coming out, that shit's making money.
That's exactly what I
Those are
asked.
they just announced the 3 movies coming out for the finale. Like,
Exactly.
that's gonna
Exactly
make
what I asked them.
bank.
Yeah, because numbers don't lie. You can't say, and people are not stupid. You trained the average moviegoer to say, I don't have to wait to go see it on opening day. And then even when it comes to like, hey, might be good, I'll wait a month. I can wait a month and a
That's
half.
the thing. Release windows need to be longer, and
Yep.
or you don't announce them while they're still making money, especially after opening weekend. Because a lot of times, like, oh, the film didn't do it good in its first 2 weeks. Well, because the marketing was shit. I get that point, but if it does pretty well, like it made over 50 million, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
You would think, let's not announce when it's going to come out, because if we do now after opening weekend, it's gonna ruin
Kill.
repeatability. It's gonna ruin people who want to go that second weekend who heard it was good. Because literally, there was someone at my work today on the phone. Oh, it's my birthday today. Blah blah. Paying a bill. What are you gonna do for birthday? Oh, we're actually gonna go watch Quiet Place. And I'm thinking, if you wait a couple weeks, you can watch it at home, but they're gonna go out and see it. But a lot of people who hear this stuff go, why do I want to spend my money? Why do I want to go buy a couple of tickets, drinks, snacks, whatever, and pay over $50-$60 when I can wait and then buy it or rent it when it gets on digital in a few weeks? Right?
It's the pricing now.
That's
what
the
I
thing.
pay now for a ticket, I could have afforded 2 people back
The
then.
cost of everything keeps going up and up. Less and less people are going to go into movie theaters in general. And then
Do you guys
streaming has
think-
become more of a thing. Everything is just working against the theaters right now. That's
Do
the
you
problem.
think movie theaters will be going the way vinyls are? Like recently, I think I was Kevin Smith talking about how he feels like movie theaters won't die, but it'll just have to
They're doing
change
a
just
special
because
thing.
how much stuff is now shifting and how much the cinephiles will still be there. I think that's the reason why something like the new Beverly Cinema has been still going for these decades and whatnot, and how the Animal Draft House is still a thing. But it's just, I don't know. I think about that a lot because I'm noticing now how I'm going less to the cinema, and it's really, when I think about it, it's really depressing because I'm like, I used to go there, not as a drug, but I'm like, I just need to get the hell out of the house or just to get away from something.
It's almost
and
therapy. It's almost therapeutic.
Yes.
I absolutely agree with you, but it's also tied to that. It's also the marketing of the film. Because listen, you can't just say, well, at the one hand, Furiosa didn't make money that week, but then a couple weeks later, Inside Out came and just knocked, and every seat
destroyed.
was filled.
Yeah.
So you can't
Destroyed.
people will go to the theater for the movies they want, but also I think is even when the price increase. Gosh, you did this like a thesis on this when I was graduating about how to bring people back into the theaters. Is also like if you're maximizing the theatrical experience as a privilege and as an experience, instead of saying, well, okay, well, yeah, you can watch this, but you're also missing out on other benefits we can give to you. If you're enhancing that and making me want to increase my dollar by maybe like $2 or $3 or whatever, then maybe I'll probably do that because people will invest for experiences. But if you're saying that, oh yeah, just go see this movie that we barely marketed, that's why Netflix is notorious for not marketing their movies very well. Even though whether it's theater or not, they do a horrible job marketing their films. But that's what in those studios they're trying to learn how they can flip it in terms of making it seem like, well, we can bring people here and kind of extend this release window. That's why some of the licenses we have to these streaming services can wait, so we can have more maximize our profits while they're in the theaters. But yeah.
Now,
Did you ask them about why there's 30 minutes worth of commercials and trailers before a
you should
movie?
ask that
Dude,
question.
And
that
why
was crazy.
You know,
What
Yeah,
they say.
bike riders, dude. The bike riders had like 12 trailers. I'm not even kidding. It was
What-
so
what-
I
what
can't
did
even
they-
remember what I saw.
like, yeah.
What did they say when you asked that question?
No, so what they were asking was saying was like, well, the main thing for them in terms of contracts and licensing, because like it's the same things like as the AMC commercial, also the rewards programs that they have, they put in front of movies. It's all tied to the same thing when they have trailers. So it's just like, well, we're getting money from us putting, the trailer in front of this and stuff. So we're just gonna get because they care about the profit, but now understanding from a theatrical experience, like, all right, this movie starts at 8. All right, I don't have to be there until about 8:20. Average
what I'm
20,
doing.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. So and then with that also, and even though 20 minutes might not sound a lot to you, but just think about in terms of the amount of screening times you have in a given day, that can be maximized
shrinks
if
it
you just
down.
shave
Yeah.
just 20 minutes.
Especially when you think like
Yes.
in game, it's already 3 hours, and they already had like 20. Now, I think your point, as someone who's on the internet for probably too damn much every day, there are some trailers I just don't
you
ever
are.
get around to checking out. So when I
Right.
go to the theater, I will see stuff maybe I've
Yeah.
not seen before or only once, and I haven't watched it in like a month. So I like that benefit. But for a lot of people who go to the theaters like once or twice a month that just doesn't watch shit,
Mhm.
this is the first time seeing anything. So they don't know. And to your point about Furiosa and Inside Out, here's the problem. Furiosa's coming off of, even though, yes, the film got a lot of love
Yes,
and
you're right.
praise after
Yeah,
Mad
you're right.
Max.
They both came out 9 years ago, so
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's a very,
pretty
it's a,
soon.
it was a, it
maybe the same
didn't-
month.
it kind of broke even, and then but they're giving a follow up that really wasn't what people wanted.
No,
Inside Out was a gigantic animated Disney film. Inside Out 2 didn't have to really market much, and it was going to be good in terms of profit.
Yeah, you're absolutely
So
right.
that film, no matter, and it made $100 million. in
it
its
made way
second
more than the
weekend.
first one, though. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
100
Like it made
million.
more in its second weekend than the first movie
Yeah.
did in its first weekend.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
it made $100 million alone in its second weekend.
yeah,
And the Mad
Insane.
Max franchise hasn't really been a
it's not a
blockbuster franchise,
yeah,
and
not
needs-
that widespread.
No, it's
Yeah.
not a mainstream
The
franchise.
first
No.
one before Mad Max Fury Road, the first one was still the most successful.
Yeah,
Like
and
2 and 3 weren't.
And
as
Fury Road really gained an audience after the fact, after theaters. I think if they would have done a follow up or something around Mad Max instead of a younger Furiosa, I think
Right.
that would have probably did better. I don't
It's
know.
like Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep making
Well,
Blade
it's
Runner.
also a gamble, right?
That's sad.
Because the theaters are in a fluctuation anyways after COVID. So there's no telling. Maybe a Mad Max after Fury Road or before, but it was focused on Mad Max Tom
Been a
Hardy.
lower
Like if
budget,
he
maybe.
came
Well,
back.
there was no returning actors. Like, I mean, think about it. Like,
Yeah.
I remember 2015, the Oscars where they were just sweeping,
Well, there's-
awards. But like,
Couple
again, Mad
supporting
Max is not wasn't a big like franchise. And then you said what 7 or 9 years later,
9
and then
years,
new
yeah.
actors, and what really how well did they really market this film? Let's be honest.
They didn't
Like,
really.
Like, come
Yeah,
on. They showed it at Vegas and CinemaCon, like, footage. George Miller, and Chris Hemsworth and Anna, like they all showed up there. But like we knew it was gonna be good. But how are you, how everybody gonna be going to sweeping the theater to go see this? Like
It's so weird though because I saw that trailer more.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that trailer a billion times
Me too.
before movies, so I thought they
Yeah.
were doing a good job.
Yeah.
But
I think that might be the sign of like when their marketing isn't great is when they keep showing the trailers in front of movies. Like
Maybe.
I've only had Deadpool and Wolverine maybe twice in the last and I'm talking about both trailers in the last few months. I had the first
Well,
one and
they
the second
they
one.
released half the movie in leaks in the
That's
last
true, yeah.
couple months anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but like
They'd have
that
to
movie's gonna
finish
do well.
watching
And
it.
Inside Out 2, I never got a trailer for it. But to be fair, I don't watch.
they
too many
showed the
kids'
first
movies,
42 minutes at
Same,
in Vegas
actually.
at CinemaCon. So
Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah,
showed like the first
the-
half of it.
Yeah,
All of it's leaked online already. What's happened in the first 42 minutes? You can read up
I
what's happened.
and
tread
Deadpool-
lightly, fellas, for the next
Yeah.
few weeks. Tread lightly, please.
I bet
Yeah.
Deadpool's in it. That's my guess.
I heard Wolverine is in it.
Why did you spoil that?
What?
Yeah.
First I've heard of it.
So it's
I-
not
I
just a
think-
popcorn bucket.
Wait,
I
Yeah.
think with
it's
the
a floating
rising
popcorn bucket.
the rising cost of going to the movies for an average family. The only movies you'll see even try to reach a billion or get to a billion are family-made films where the whole family can go and watch. As you can see, was only what the last billion movies were: Barbie, Mario, and now Inside Out 2.
Almost
It was
a billion.
close. It was
Oppenheimer.
close. It was so close.
Oppenheimer is
Dune,
close.
almost. I think did it get there? Close
I
or
bet they
no?
I bet
It's
they
like
re-release.
950
I
or
bet they
something.
re-release it, or for some
Just to
reason,
beat it.
and
Yeah.
and then they'll get it. Yeah.
When the next nuke drops, they'll really.
I mean, I've said it a million times. I feel like on the show when I used to work in a movie theater, like if a family wants to go see a movie, it's like minimum $70.
Yeah, that's the
That's
problem.
like
It's
minimum.
insane.
Yeah, bro.
That's why
Yeah, I
Despicable,
think brand new
Me,
games for that.
Despicable Me franchise is killing it. Like,
I think
you
for
know,
Oh yeah. Oh, that movie's gonna do huge. There's no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me personally,
last
when
one
it
we
comes
did.
to like movie theaters and going to the movie theaters, the thing that frustrates me the most, like paying the cost is just kind of whatever. It's just the name of the game. But every single time I've gone to the movie theaters post COVID, there has been something in the theater that happens that just completely takes me out of it and just low key ruins the experience. Like it could be something very small, but I still remember that instance. And like that's why I frankly just don't go to the movie theaters anymore. Like also because there isn't anything that I want to watch, but I'm really looking forward to Deadpool this month. But the thing I'm not looking forward to is just a crowd.
People.
And like more specifically, just like a crowd of people where like you go to the theater and the managers and the employees like don't really
It's the
do
etiquette.
anything about it. It really is.
Yeah,
the
they're gonna
etiquette.
clap at every single thing.
Yeah. And like that's kind of whatever. Like you kind of
that's fine.
You gotta like read the room, right? Like if everyone's clapping and screaming that like Hugh Jackman comes up on screen, like that's totally fine. But I'm talking about like the douchebag in the very front row who's scrolling through Facebook or this is probably like my favorite instance that's happened in a while. I was watching the Batman in IMAX and this lady next to us, first of all, they smelled like fucking terrible, like cigarette terrible. And the lady got up and walked out and they were just jabbering the whole time. It was annoying the shit out of me. But the lady walked out to like smoke a cigarette and she couldn't get back in. So she had to buy another IMAX ticket to get back in and sit down. And then she left like 15 minutes before the movie ended anyways. And I was like, and the fact that I know that, like the fact that I know that that's what happened because of how distracting it was is just kind of proving my point. Like I couldn't focus on the movie because this lady went out and smoked a cigarette, had to buy another ticket, and then decided to leave again in the middle of the movie. Like just
no, theater etiquette is a big thing. I get you. Like I had one with for Spider-Verse, man. It's for Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, me and my friends went to a local one and had a fucking horrible time.
Like we had one dude like literally a few rows. And this is like my second time watching it. It was there was like a few rows in front of us, a guy who was just so excited to see the film that every moment he was just reacting to it. He's like, and we just heard him every single time.
I've apologized, and you won't accept it. I don't understand.
I don't.
No, but
I
throw the popcorn. I was like, hey man, I gave you a little nudge, and then the worst one was vape. Because vaping now. Like you wrote,
someone vaped in the middle of Deadpool,
and then the smoke rises up, and you see it with the projector light, and it just takes me out, man. I get you.
I think for me, the best and worst experience that I've ever had with that sort of thing was watching Avengers Endgame opening day, Avengers Endgame. And we had like this family of like 7 people behind us. They're like they're doing their thing. You know how it is. And the movie starts, right? And they're still talking. Like they're talking. You see the scene with Hawkeye, and I'm just thinking, Jesus fucking Christ! Like I can't believe that this is happening right now. And then it shows the scene where it shows that moment where like I think it's his wife, right? Like his wife disappears, and the whole theater just goes, oh, and just silence for the rest of the time. And I was like, that was perfect. It was the perfect way to shut everybody up was that moment. Everyone just went, oh,
I had a moment.
Have a tragic death in the beginning.
I had a moment when I'd seen Captain Marvel the second time with one of my longtime elementary school friends.
So sorry.
Cool. We were watching the movie, and I was like in between. So I'm in the center. My friend is to my right, and then there's another guy to my left. And like 20 minutes in, the dude to my left, just dicking off on his phone. And I'm trying to watch the fucking movie for a second time because the first time I just kind of took it all as it was, and the second time I was trying to be a little more critical. So I'm trying to watch the movie, and like 20 minutes in, this dude's dicking off on his phone. I was like, "Hey man, can you put your phone away?" He looked at me, he goes, "Fuck you." And my friend, mind you, I'm like 5'10", right? And my other buddy's like 6'4". And I kind of brush it off, and like 10 minutes in, he's still dicking off on his phone after. I was like, "Hey man, can you please put your phone away?" He's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker." And my friend leans over and says, "Put your fucking phone away or I'll take your ass outside right the fuck now."
Oh yeah, bro.
Dude got up and fucking found another seat. And I was like, "Yeah, fuck you two. Have a good one."
Holy crap. I don't
don't
get
get
it.
it.
I don't get it. It's just it drives me.
Why
it
spend the
drives me
money,
crazy.
man?
Right.
Exactly. You would
I mean,
think
okay.
that
'Cause it's
spending
his
more
right.
money means you're
It's
going
his
to
right.
be more respectful. But,
Maybe he snuck in.
Yeah. There was
oh my God.
I saw someone tweet this out saying that they saw A Quiet Place Day 1 and somebody was like,
"That's the worst."
Yeah, I know.
Someone talks.
No,
Yeah.
somebody was
One
in
of those
front.
movies.
Some guy with his girlfriend was sitting in front of him, and he said that the guy held his phone up with his brightness on and waiting to take a photo of the title card.
Of the title
And-
card,
and
yeah.
he kept
Oh
his
my
phone
God.
held up.
Yeah, those fucking
until, that shit.
I'm in the theater, Quiet Place. It doesn't like take like 10 minutes before the
Yeah,
fucking title
yeah.
card.
And
Right.
if I post about it, I'll post the ticket or I'll post like a shot that's on the screen before
Exactly.
the movie.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
or
not
like
gonna
the Marvel intro, and I just put it up here, like okay, because you can't see the light, like it, but not like
something or because he was holding it up like enough to where the guy could see
look,
the camera
right.
and it, in the full brightness of the camera of
Yeah.
him like and it's waiting
On
on
the
the screen and he's waiting to hit the
Freaking
button
screen.
and he's
and then
like
the fucking flash comes on too,
Yeah.
right?
all that
I
shit.
saw
That
one
meme now
Force
from Star
Awakens.
Wars.
Did you see
where
that
it's
video
like-
on YouTube?
Yeah,
the
the
Force
Force
Awakens.
Awakens.
Turn off the flash,
Turn
you
off-
fucking
fucking
moron.
That was
something
good.
similar like that.
Imagine
actually
waiting
happened to me when I was
20-some
watching
years
The
for a
Last
new-
Jedi. Fucking hell, man! I don't
I'm not
get
gonna
it.
lie. I was
really
doing that when the Christopher Nolan movies were in theaters. Like I'm gonna save that in my Snapchat memories. But I was like in the back of the theater by myself, so I wasn't bothering anyone.
Oh
But
yeah,
just like, Inception, yeah.
but yeah.
The old
I just,
adage.
The flies in there like
Read the
turn shit
fucking
up.
room, right?
Yes.
Read the fucking room. Holy shit. Because
Yeah.
they're just
When
some
I,
people who do not give a shit.
yeah, when I saw TASM 2, when they were releasing all the Spider-Man films, these two people next to me were kind of doing that same thing where they were whispering to each other and like they were occasionally on their phone, and I was like fucking whatever. Like, yeah, this movie you can see it pretty much anywhere now, but I was like, why would you? I don't know. I just
Yep.
I don't
I
get
get
it.
it. I get
And
it.
it kind of low key, like, again, I can't go to a single movie theater showing without something like that happening. Like, it's
Right.
always someone on their phone, someone is always talking, someone's always doing something, and I cannot stand it, especially for something that I'm like really looking forward to seeing. When I was in college, my fiance and I, we were very fortunate to find just this random ass movie theater that nobody went to. We were very surprised that they just did not shut down, because every single movie that we went to see there, we were the only ones in the theater except for maybe like one other person. Like, we saw Joker opening weekend and we were the only people in the freaking theater.
Lucky.
It was crazy. I was so shocked, and I assumed it was because there were other movie theaters that were just more popular. But I was like, no one else is watching Joker in this. I was like, it blew my mind, and I will never have that experience again.
I have that with indie movies now, where I'm like, all right, hopefully the obnoxious, middle school, high schoolers don't go, and they're like, oh my god, I'm bored, or some guys trying to cop a feel and shit, and it's just like, I don't care about this shit. I'm trying to watch a movie. I paid like $20 to see it, and luckily, like most indie films, I could tell it's either cinephiles or just older people who are just like, it's our date night, whatnot, and They're probably watching. There we go. This is the one.
Yeah, hold on. Can we hear the audio?
No.
No, I can't hear audio.
Damn it.
Don't worry, we can recreate it.
Yeah. Hey, turn your fucking phone off.
Turn off
Yeah.
the flash, you,
No, you
fucking
fucking
moron.
Moron.
The last time I had like a truly awful theater going experience was Candyman 2021. Like
Really?
theaters were starting to open
Oh.
back up. I was really looking forward to seeing this movie, right? I'm in the top row, minding my business. This fucking dipshit couple gets right next to me 10 minutes into the movie. Not even 20 minutes in. Again, these two fucking stupid kids just fucking off on their phone. I'm like, you guys are clearly on some kind of date here. Why are you fucking off on your phones? Watch the fucking movie, right? It got so bad to the point where I just got up and found another seat. I was like, I'm not sitting next to you two fucking clowns. Fuck this shit.
I've had like okay luck at theaters, but the one that pissed me off recently was when Mission Impossible came out,
Uh-huh.
and I like sat there for like the first like 20 minutes. I was like, nah, I'm gonna tough it out. And then it just got to the point I was like, nah, fuck it, I can't even focus. And they're just like so much exposition's happening. I have no idea what's going on.
Carrie
So that's
still talking and here.
It was 2 years like Carrie was fucking talking. Rebecca Ferguson's in the desert. I don't know what's going on.
No,
we were just on a Russian boat. I don't know what the fuck's happening. And there's just these kids are just like screaming and talking. They're on their phones. Yeah, baby Jedi. And then
he was crying.
yeah. And then I left. I was like, fuck it. I had to like rewatch the first 20 minutes again. I was so pissed.
Yeah. I really
But-
wish I had like an Alamo Draft House or something near me because I hear that they're really good when it comes
Same.
to
Oh my
weeding
God.
out people who are just being dicks in the movie theater.
One of the
Because
one of
like
one of the best experiences I've had was this past year. I went to Boston for PAX East. I met up with a friend of mine. We saw Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It was just the two of us in the theater. We had food. We got trailers in front of it. No one else. I saw the Beetlejuice trailer before it leaked online. Like,
wow.
prior. That was fucking surprising and it was amazing. It was like hands down one of the best theater experiences of my entire theater going life. Like it was just so fucking cool, dude.
Mhm.
Never again will I ever get something like that. I'm sure.
I really thought you were gonna say, and then this one dipshit came in, sat
No,
right next to me in an empty theater, and
shitting everywhere.
started
No, I was-
playing on their phone.
Well, I was talking to one of the guys who worked there for like a good 30 minutes before my friend showed up, and he was like, "Yeah, no, we don't let people like whip out their phones and shit. We, if we see that, we tell them, hey, get out." Like they're fucking strict about that shit and
Yeah.
for good reason. Like they really respect the theater experience, and that's what I love. Unfortunately, the only Alamo Draft House near me is 2 hours away in San Francisco.
I have to drive an hour. I used to have to drive an hour to go to an Alamo Draft House where I'm at, and I'm like, at this point, I'm like, unless the economy swings back or like something else going on, like I want to move back to LA just to be able to just be around
Yeah.
a theater that I know it's not gonna deal with that shit,
Yep.
and it's worth the price of admission for the
Came
experience.
into that, yeah.
I
So-
wish that there was a like a more convenient way of also letting theater employees and know like, hey, there's someone being an asshole in the theater. Like, can you like take care of this or something?
Like an
'Cause-
airplane.
Yeah, well, like that's actually another one of my problems. That like I want to go and get someone, but then I'm like, I'm gonna miss
You missed
Missed
the
the
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
So like that's like really the
A button
only
on your
downside
chair.
of doing the right
There's
thing.
a button on your chair.
Yeah,
saying-
exactly. Do something.
Yeah. There was
Oh.
I used to I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Chainsaw, but I
No.
used to have a theater that like did that. They had a button that you could press and then they took the buttons out. So now
That's
you
dumb.
can't use it anymore.
Savage.
Yeah.
That they should have kept that. I mean, I think so. We did say bye to Bruce for he is heading out.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
100th content
Yes.
creator to be on the show. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you for
Thank
joining.
Yes.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
for being
party,
here.
pal.
Yeah.
Ah,
Definitely want you
thank
back.
you.
Definitely want you back.
Oh, cool. Anytime.
Definitely want you back.
I actually
man.
have to go too. So
Have a good night,
Oh,
everyone.
well,
Welcome back to the party, pal.
He's gonna go too.
I'm really gonna have to
Yeah.
head out too because it's
Okay.
getting kind of late for me. But
All right,
I
see you,
just wanted to
Antonio.
talk
Thanks,
about
And
it.
then
guys.
me too. My wife is calling me too.
Okay,
So
bye.
Oh,
Okay,
oh, wow.
bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye. See you,
We're
Rob.
all just
See you,
gonna
Rob.
Bye.
Bye, Antonio.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Tin Man.
See
Goodbye.
you guys.
It's like No Way Home.
Who the fuck were
are all
they?
these
Who the
people?
fuck are all these people?
And speaking of who the fuck is this dude?
Oh, Jesus
What?
Christ.
Oh my god. He had to turn the lights off, or like we'd be blinded by his.
Look, everyone.
His
Look,
porcelain.
everyone. Look, everyone. It's Racist Junior.
Oh, racist Junior.
Oh, what's up, man? Oh, you didn't need to turn
Fuck
the
you
lights
guys.
All the time, every time. Fuck you guys.
No, I have my light pointing up now, so it's like that. Like,
Yeah, your
like,
setup looks different.
Is your light white?
Shine white.
bro, I'm not racist. Jake is. Shut up.
Whoa, speaking of Jay.
Whoa. I hope not.
Yeah, you'll feel it if he shows up. You'll feel it. You're like,
Yeah.
You will.
Like, oh,
You
it's like
totally
a war
will.
on racism.
I
Yeah, we're
recently
gonna-
saw the X-Men task count on Instagram put up like they're giving away the hat of previously on X-Men, and I just could think of Jake. I almost
You know how I
imagined
got
him
this hat?
Oh my god! I imagine
You know,
one
I
day
got
we
the
just
hat.
we all showed up and we
With
had the
hats?
hat on.
yeah.
We'd be like, what the fuck?
We should just sell that as council merch. Just say,
Yeah.
previously on X-Men. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, previously on cock. Yeah. Previously
Jake
on
Previously
cock.
on cock.
Racist
Yeah.
Jake, that could be one.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally. It's crazy to me.
Then there's the classic because I read dipshit.
Well,
Yep. Yep.
I like to fucking read.
It just. I literally said I wanted to hit 100 different content creators before summer ended, and we did it. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Summer just
Yes,
started,
sir.
baby.
Yay!
Well, literally,
Yeah.
and now it's like,
Let's
how
get
do we
to
get to
200.
Yeah, get to 200
I
fucking
heard that.
people
Let's do it.
By
Yeah.
August.
I heard that.
Yeah.
by August.
By August.
Yeah,
we'll do a council every day and just hope to God we can get enough people.
Oh,
buy
yeah.
the limited.
I was gonna say, yeah, get the seminar
unlimited.
edition. We have 100 people.
Yeah, I have 100 people in here.
Just-
Get everybody.
Yeah,
We'll do it in
everyone-
like a show.
You get a TikTok once you're a content creator. Get here.
yeah. Oh, you have OnlyFans? Fuck it, bring 'em, come on.
Yeah,
man.
fuck it. Yeah,
You just
why
make
not?
compilations of the other reactors. That's fine. Get in here.
yeah, just like,
Fuck it.
yeah, you just take other people's content and you think that's your own content. All right, fuck it, we'll bring it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we all
Yeah,
do.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah,
that's us anyway. So
it's whatever.
it's mine now because I put my face on it.
God.
Sponsored by Core the Movie God.
That's me.
Oh yeah.
That's me. Oh man, I love when that happens when one person leaves. It's just the dominoes.
It's happened now twice, right? With
Because
Wars.
I
honestly,
feel like it's
I'm
happened
going-
more than that, right?
Because I'm thinking, are they going to say the whole time? Because when I send out that link to people who are not regulars, show up when you want, leave when you need to. And I'm thinking, do they think they got to be here the whole time? Because you don't. But
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for one to leave to go. All right, I'm gonna head up too. They're
One was
waiting.
getting cramped up. It was like stretching.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna head out too. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Didn't want to be left with us.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh
The After
God.
Dark crew.
Oh my God, it's that Fortnite kid. Oh,
Oh my
shit.
god.
my
those
God.
one guys
Oh
from
my
those
God, the
YouTube channels.
Fortnite kid.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
It's those one guys from those
Yeah.
YouTube channels.
Whoa.
My throat hurts so fucking bad, bro.
Who fucking cares?
Damn, bro.
I was gonna make a
I was
joke
about
about
to
your
say
throat
the
hurting.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
bro.
the fuck cares?
I was gonna make a dick joke, but that was good.
I was thinking
Hey,
the same
Wugga, like you
thing.
just got banged in
And
the
Mike's
booty,
like,
bro.
who the fuck cares? God damn.
Damn, Dragon, what happened? You baby kicked the
Bro, he
shit
took
out
it.
of
He took it hard.
His
People
life is a
like-
movie.
I was sick the other
Baby
day,
fucked
and
us up.
now, like, I think my muscles are just like sore, and I'm
Oh,
taking
man.
Advil.
Your baby
to, like,
muscles.
Good cover.
Yeah.
Good cover.
Ah,
Gotta take some baby aspirin.
His
Like
life
a-
is a movie.
Literally.
Draven, is that a Goonies t-shirt?
yep.
Nice.
Ah,
Yeah,
why?
I've never seen Goonies.
Fuck you, Phil.
Why?
Hot take, overrated movie.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because he's not
I
wrong.
don't like
it is
it.
an overrated movie. It is an
It's a
overrated
fun
movie.
movie. I don't know if it's for me.
I don't enjoy it.
I also
personally.
think the same thing about The Sandlot, though. So.
Okay, no, that I
that's
understand.
Sandlot,
That's
Sandlot
better
is
than those two
barely okay.
I like baseball though, so
I'm
I'm
more of an
biased.
outsiders guy.
Pushing your fucking
Ah,
luck
outsider,
there,
okay.
Gore.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Whoa.
Big
Me and
goals.
Phil gonna hit a
What else
lick.
do you like so you can come and murder me? Finally, the sweet release.
Fucking love Sandlot. You better watch your ass,
How about
boy.
Sandlot 2? That was better. We all agree.
What?
I'm gonna feed you to the dog.
The straight to
Darth
DVD
Vader's dog.
The straight to DVD sequel from like 15 years later, definitely better. It's just,
No
everyone
dog.
knows this.
No dog. I am.
Aladdin 3 is obviously better too.
Hmm.
Or 2, actually. 2 is
Oh god, the
You
Will
know-
Smith Aladdin. That's the best one.
Prince
Yeah.
of Thieves is not half bad.
No, yeah, I meant 2. 2 is the shitty one. 3 is
Oh,
okay. That's the one where they got Robin Williams back, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
The two is where they got Homer the voice Aladdin, the genie.
Okay, this is good. Okay, we've been not woke for a couple minutes. We're woke again.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Thank God.
Oh my god.
There he is.
Oh my God.
What the fuck do you
Yeah.
want?
What happened, man?
Oh,
Don't 1 minute me. You clicked on the link.
he looks angry. What happened?
Yeah, he's not happy.
Probably mad.
Did they kill off your favorite character in Powers or the fuck you watch? I'm trying to think of a show you might watch.
Who the
What's
fuck
that
even
one?
watches Powers anymore?
Chicago PD.
Yeah. Can you not hear us or something? What the fuck's going on? He really is confused.
Say nothing if you can't hear us. I guess you can't hear us. All right, got it.
Got him.
Hello.
Got him.
Hey, can you hear
Going
us?
shit for brains.
Hey, Lance, can you hear us?
Somebody say
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball.
He's laughing.
Chance, so he wants some premium content. Invite Jake now.
I literally.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll work.
I literally did invite Jake after all those people left, and so it'd be hilarious if Jake shows up.
Ah, fuck.
He's like,
Oh, hell no.
"What the fuck is that?" No, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey,
Take it easy.
you better say neighbor after that.
Oh, it's not Jake, it's Jack. It's close enough though.
Jake's
Oh, thank
Was
God.
that
Okay.
Jack?
What do you mean, Jack? His name's Jack also, right?
Yeah, it's close enough.
Joy Pad
Yeah,
Jack.
but he's the not racist one, so
yeah,
we're okay.
yeah, not
Very
racist.
cool.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
He is a bigot.
He's Irish.
Hey, if
He's
I'm,
Irish.
all I'm known for is being the non-racist one, I'm cool with that.
Oh, yeah.
He's
That's a win.
Irish
That's
one.
a
He's
win.
Irish one.
That's a win. It's a
Okay.
win.
Today's day and
You
age,
mean
that
the
is a
women?
big win.
He's the Irish one. He's good.
The Irish one.
Irish.
I don't know
He's the
why they're gonna
Irishman.
say he's the irate gamer. I don't know
Yeah.
why. They're just,
Oh,
Close
you
enough.
saw some
Close
of my
enough.
own
Yeah,
Twitch
yeah,
streams.
yeah.
Close enough.
You
Yeah.
would understand.
Everybody was the angry video game rip
Yeah,
off back in the day.
literally.
Oh,
so-
yeah. Just
Yeah.
throw
I
me
mean,
into Gears
I-
or Rainbow Six, you'll see some rage.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
A shitload of fuck.
Literally.
back in my lovely land of Ireland.
Irish video game nerd. He's the Irish video game nerd. I hate you with my shillelagh.
No, his name is Fog.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
What name is Fog? No, it's Fog.
Fucking kidding me.
Lance, you still having problems? What the fuck's going on, Lance?
Huh? Oh,
Huh?
Oh,
say
Huh?
hi.
You alright? You having problems?
Is your mic having issues not connecting or something?
Is it?
My headphones weren't plugged up, and I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because your audio sounds like horrible.
It is. Wait.
Yeah, your audio is shit.
What about now?
It's louder, but I mean, it's whatever.
garbage.
Louder.
It's exactly what we want.
Louder is better. That's what Christopher Nolan says every time.
What about now? I can't hear
Holy
myself.
Now it's
Why
Yeah.
you deep
inverse
throating that
Christopher
mic,
Nolan.
boy?
Yeah, you're throwing it, bro.
Yeah, don't deep throw that mic, boy.
Garbage.
Is it better
Garbage.
now?
It's
I
better.
can't
It's better. It's better.
Garbage.
It's better.
Garbage.
I can't hear
Garbage.
myself.
You
Oh,
don't need to
You
hear
can't hear
yourself.
yourself.
You don't need to hear yourself.
Yes, I do. Oh, there we go. I like
Holy
to hear
shit.
the
Okay,
sound of my
back
voice.
it up. Back it up. Back
Garbage.
it up.
Hey, back it up.
Yeah,
back it
the
up.
fuck
Back it up.
Rewind.
For some reason, my
Garbage.
computer, Google Chrome, has lost access to my normal camera, which I don't understand how that's
That's why you use Opera.
possible.
Upper GX.
Fuck Opera.
Microsoft Edge, brother.
I have a MacBook.
Opera GX, brother.
Godzilla. Brother.
I'm more advanced than you guys. I'm sorry.
No,
Opera
that's
GX.
not
Advanced.
advanced.
Is that why your shit doesn't work?
Get on Mozilla, brother.
Oh.
Firefox, brother.
I can't
Opera.
I can't
Opera.
record music on regular desktops. It must be a black people thing, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
definitely.
Well, I mean,
It's
don't
racist.
don't ask Jake about that. He'll tell you.
Oh boy.
Would be goddamn right.
You're goddamn right it
Let's
is.
just go on and on about
You
it.
want to
It should be.
what do you
Wanna know how I got to this minute?
you want to use crapple technology? That's entirely your business.
Whoa.
Jake's hat is like Joker's scars. He likes to tell
Yes.
everyone.
Wanna know how I got
No, I
this
got
hat?
this hat. My fault.
My
was the creator, right?
And then every time you ask him, he changes like, well, my
changes it.
father was a drinker, and he came up with this idea.
Stan Lee didn't like that.
Stan Lee didn't like that at all.
Not one bit.
He cut Excelsior on my chest.
Everyone's loses their mind.
He beat the shit out of me and said, "Enough said."
Like a leper.
Classic.
Someone say flapper.
Flapper.
Oh, did you guys see that? Like, I don't know if it was new.
My girlfriend in high school.
You had a girlfriend?
Not true.
Ew.
Not true.
Cooties.
I saw. I don't know if I think it was on Instagram and Twitter. It was like pictures of Heath Ledger's like Joker
Diary.
notebook.
Penis? Oh,
It was pretty cool.
I saw that. Yeah, that was really cool.
I don't know if that just came out, but like it was pretty interesting to look through.
Draven, make bread your background.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah. Oh, he has a brick wall.
Draven, I'm so sorry
what's
for
with-
the way that live stream ended the other day
Oh my fucking
on
God.
Instagram.
Wait,
I
what?
literally got a notification on my phone at work that said Draven was live. I'm like, oh hey shit, and I just like threw it on in the background while I was doing
Oh,
work,
that's for the photo.
and I
clip.
just see
Okay.
your life just crumble in real
What?
time.
Talking about when his dog shit on live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what?
My dog had
What?
diarrhea. My dog had diarrhea.
You and Mike are the
on-
same person. I knew
on my Instagram live stream.
Damn, bro.
Was it on
bad.
camera?
Yes, bro, it was on camera.
Oh, you just saw him start shitting
Literally
pooping
on the camera.
Yes, on the carpet.
And Draven got his reaction in real time. It was
I
You
laughed.
saw a little fudge dragon.
Did anyone? Clip
it was not squeeze out. It was
Did
I
anyone
laughed.
clip
it was a puddle, bro.
It was water.
that's
It's like the
It
video
was
of
on
that hippo
carpet.
having diarrhea. It was like the
Someone clipped it.
helicopter fucking.
Did someone clip it?
Well, it
Nobody
was
clipped it.
Instagram.
I
so I
laughed.
don't know.
You can.
I don't
you
know.
can-
Oh, someone should have screen recorded that shit,
turn it
bro.
into a reel though. If you
I don't
once you
know if
end
we
the
knew how.
once you end the live.
I don't think he was
Turn
going
to
to
a
do
reel.
that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm going to
laughed.
put this embarrassing moments
Well-
I ever can see.
Well, I
first.
mean,
Yeah.
with Draven uploading every fucking clip from Inside Out as a reaction, I mean, you might as well do a
Well,
dog
I
shitting
mean, yeah, the
video.
whole movie.
That's a
is
smart
gonna
thing
be
to
there.
do.
Yeah.
You get to
Which-
see it with Draven, though.
Which Draven, you're getting slammed with people who fucking hate you with a passion because you're reacting to Inside Out.
That's
Like-
ridiculous.
It is a
Yeah.
lot.
That's
Like a lot of
fucking
it's like
I
the
don't
rent
think
rent can't be that high. It's like
I don't
Did you
know
get
if
your
it's
son's
offensive
reaction to
me.
your dog having diarrhea all over the place?
Yeah, so it's like,
Draven is just-
now Draven, I have a question. Are you making money off these fucking videos that are blowing up on
course.
Instagram?
of course.
Bro, you don't make money off Instagram, bro.
Oh,
Wow.
never mind.
What
He's just getting
Now-
abused. That's it.
What
Not
about
how I use
what
it.
about the TikTok ones? Because TikTok is doing pretty well too.
TikTok, no, but the only one I got paid for was the Melvin Macabre meat cannon video. And that got.
Oh, you watched that?
You did
Yeah.
not just say macabre. It's
I chose to ignore that.
What is it
The-
then? What,
it's
what's the-
macabre.
You don't
Melvin's
it's
macabre.
It's macabre.
Why is there
Ghost
no
Hunter episode.
I understand if you've never seen that word. It's just like fucking macabre, obviously. Macabre.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That new episode's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, they're.
Oh my god, he's trying to suck
You suck at your cock.
I can't believe they could put that on YouTube.
Dude, everybody needs to
Not
watch
true.
Cannon.
Not
so
true.
good.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're kind of mean on Draven.
We're
I
so
made
good.
I made $100 from that video. But
Is that what you were
On the Meat Canyon?
yeah, just one of the
W.
clips that I did.
Oh my god, he's naked.
I'm gonna try to start doing the inside out ones for TikTok though. I'm gonna try to do them over a minute because that's what gets you paid.
Yeah, I don't know why you haven't.
I like the hints from the grandmas. So like, yeah, you know, he said
Wait, he was
she
on
said
death
about
row.
yeah, he said she said my oh. I said. I knew me Canyon shenanigans. I knew that shit was gonna
So
go
I was crying.
caught up on House of the
Bro, now stop fucking recording and you know this content.
As long as these channels.
I got the confirmation. I got the thankfully with
Yeah.
the
Fucking
confirmation I
snatch
got. The racist is not showing up tonight, so we don't have to worry
Oh,
about that.
thank God.
Yeah.
God bless
Oh,
America.
God. Yeah. That was July 4th too.
Yeah, happy 4th of July.
That's right.
Oh.
Racism
Hey,
does
whoa,
not exist
whoa.
here.
Hey,
Hey,
Galaxies, what's
whoa,
up? What's
go
up?
Hey.
Hey,
I only
Galaxies.
celebrate Juneteenth. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
At
Well,
least
that
you're
already
honest.
happened. So.
Well, it ain't you no more.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You're not Jake. You're not.
yeah, he's
Jake.
filling
Oh,
in
God.
for Jake. No, no.
Yeah.
Do you
Uh-oh.
guys
I
mind
didn't
if
call
I
it July like Gore?
What?
July.
do you guys mind if I put on a little cocoa butter?
Go right ahead.
Wow.
I do mind,
What?
actually.
Hey,
Man.
where?
What?
Can you put some on me?
Put it on your cock and let me watch.
Fucking
Whoa.
Hey. Whoa. I mean, if you want to do,
Jesus.
you can. But
Draven,
Hey,
Draven,
hey.
have you seen that clip from Family Guy where the
Bruh.
from American Dad where the
I've never
little
watched
kid
American
was
Dad. I'm
dancing?
not gonna lie to you, bro.
what's
I
Family Guy?
I have to send you that clip because I can't say that word on live stream.
All right.
What word can't you say?
Anyone
Wait,
can.
Spell it.
what word
Well-
can't you say?
Is it one Jake says a lot?
It starts with mole and
Oh,
yeah.
Mole,
Wait, what?
Mole
Esther.
Man. My favorite DC character, Mole
Yeah,
Man.
Well,
DC,
Draven, saying
Marvel?
stuff like that is why you keep getting
That's why you're not beating the allegations.
Oh, molested, he's trying to say. All right. Yeah.
Hey-o.
What?
Yeah, why do a big gulp?
Not my channel.
Gore's beating all of us right now. It ain't even close.
Chaos. Anyway,
I think Gore's beating
So,
all of us combined.
being what?
Being
Channel.
white.
Beating you off? No, I don't do that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't do that.
I just love how Phil's unbothered by all of
Phil's
this.
just vibing.
He's doing his
Phil
thing.
doesn't
likes
care.
it.
I'm
He
so
likes it.
fucking used to this. How are you not by now?
Yeah, this is what it is. It's either we're live or we're on the Discord call and it's worse. So it's one. It's one or the other.
I gotta hop on the Discord.
Somebody
You
should
got to.
if the Discord ever got leaked, I think
Well, Jake wouldn't have a career
everybody
anymore.
would-
Jake would be canceled.
Honestly, with me,
arrested.
if you just go back to my older videos, I'd be fucked. So
Imagine if the party
Just
chats
go
got
back-
leaked on Xbox
just-
or PS5.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is-
They all call me White Snoop for a reason because I'm chill as fuck. That's why.
What were you gonna say, Mike?
Yeah.
What were you gonna
It's
say,
also
Mike?
the
butter
fact
is
that
white.
I'm in that server. The fact that I'm in that server just adds on. to
It's
all the
illegal.
stress.
You shouldn't be in there, honestly.
It's
It should-
No.
Yeah, it's illegal.
They
Yeah,
call-
that's why I
they
got
call
remember
me-
Mike's in there. I'm
We
like,
don't
I
normally
can't say
let
anything to
people
Mike.
They
They
call
call me a name with the hard R all the time in there. So
Robert.
Yeah, Jay, it's Jake,
Jake,
dude. We try.
So my wife is privy to some of the conversations. Like, you guys are fucking stupid. I'm like, well, I mean that's
Well,
true.
yeah.
You
but-
darn dude.
You gotta get it right.
You better flip up, we are.
I'm like Doofy from Scary Movie 1.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not-
you're cool
yeah.
as fuck. Ragtag.
But then at the end, you find out I usual suspected your ass, and I'm actually the best. So,
Yeah, you're just thirst
Scary Movie
trapping at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite.
It was in my hand.
In my ass. That's the smell of being a man. He's like, oh, I smell my finger. What's that? My ass. It's not good. Scary Movie's great.
Don't interrupt me when
Yeah,
I'm cleaning my
crazy
room.
Fucking back.
hey, Draven, I have a question. Does your wife know the weird things you say online?
Excuse me. He's not. His name isn't Draven.
Yes,
it's
bro.
It's David.
Of course
His
she
name
knows.
is
She
David.
wears the.
His
pa-
name
she-
is David.
Oh, he's different.
Of course,
he's different.
Of course she knows. Of course she knows. She wears the pants in the fucking relationship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot.
That's why he was limping earlier.
Hair
'cause-
when she's checking it.
God damn. God damn.
Yeah, you don't defend your Draven. Stand up for yourself, damn it.
Daver. Yeah, bread man.
I'll-
Daver,
I'll-
wake up.
Dave, I'll take it.
Daver.
What he's wearing, and he can't.
Yeah, I gotta give Draven, whichever, and Jake credit for like just getting destroyed all the time and just like, yeah, it's a living.
I guess I'm a racist now.
Draven's doing well in
It
life.
was funny. It was funny because like one.
Yeah.
So,
He
I'm
gets
I'm going to
fucked all
bring
the
I'm going to
time.
bring
Of
this
course he
up
thinks
because it's
he's
funny. I won't say who Jake was referring to. It's no one here, but there was a time Jake's like, I felt like someone was going a little too far in a call. I'm like, he's not being serious. He's like, oh okay. I'm like it's fine. Like he was just giving you shit. I don't know if he really dislikes you or not. I don't know. But
Spoiler
there was
alert,
no one
it's
here.
me.
No, honestly, it was not you. like I've always said, if Phil doesn't like you, you'll know. You will know really quickly. And Phil gives everybody shit. That's what it is. It's just you're not used to it because you don't know him that well. But that's what
It's a rotation. Puff, puff, give. You know, goes
yeah, he
one,
literally,
and then the next thing, you know,
yeah.
seasonal thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Ronan, I don't want to puff puff give you anything, buddy.
Well, there you go. Exactly. The summer's hitting.
I do. Me.
Puff puff ass.
Bitch, I puff puff
Yeah.
fucking far too long. You don't
Damn
get
it, you beat me to it, Johnny.
Yeah, I started doing the
Just
stupid
give it
voice,
to
so I just had to go full brain dead.
Do you guys remember? It was like 3-4 weeks ago that we had a full group and everyone just randomly started doing impressions at the same time.
Yeah,
That's usually how it goes.
I remember that.
Yeah, sounds right.
I think he died.
I think he froze. Oh
no, he didn't freeze. He was just dude, you were holding your place so well that you froze. No, you did. No, he's not, right? He's not frozen.
That is good.
He was holding his position so well that he froze.
Yeah.
Hey, Chainsaw.
Yeah.
I just sent you something. I want you to pull up in the.
I can't do it.
Where'd you send me at?
Nobody
I
cares.
sent it to you on X.
Damn, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, see, nobody definitely cares.
Draven, the sound bites you captured on the talk were amazing. I
had a score.
That's so dumb.
Pull it up.
Even how it ended, me and Gore were like, "Fuck you," because he ended with one soundbite that we both hated. We're like,
Oh yeah,
"Fuck you,
please don't
man."
play that one.
I can't play it because we're in here, but when later if you guys
Okay.
want to hear it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was only on the.
Was it the Africa one?
That sounds really bad.
This is what Lance sent me. Is this?
Baby, can you touch me?
hey,
Someone just said Goku would lose a fight. Get out my way, bitch. I must defend my honor.
Oh, okay,
What's
I got one for
funny?
you.
What's
My
funny
glorious
is that
king.
I actually did that today to my wife.
Of course.
Oh, okay, you're about to do it again because Goku would absolutely lose in a fight to Superman.
Oh,
What?
fuck.
You would.
What about
I did it 3
stutter.
times.
I did not
What about
Ultra
fucking stutter.
Instinct.
Also, Superman comes back for everything, bro.
Phil just turned into the Joker, dude. That's pretty nuts to laugh.
Goku would be able to beat My Adventures with Superman, 100%.
Maybe.
Like, no, not even
Maybe.
like he doesn't even need to go Super Saiyan to beat his ass. He's just
No.
like,
Wait.
No,
I have.
no.
I know a
Krillin could beat
Superman
his
that
ass.
Phil.
No.
I know a Superman that Phil won't defend.
Yeah.
I bet
Go
Goku
ahead
can
and say
defeat
it.
David Corn Sweat.
You're probably right.
How do you know? He looks pretty bulky.
TBD.
Yeah,
TBD, maybe.
I mean, he lost
All
the
I
fight to
know is
Pearl, so I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
He kind of got his shit pushed in by Pearl. So.
Oh, Dean Kane, there you go.
I'm sorry. I love Goku. Vegeta's still a boss hog, but
Did
fucking,
anyone watch Maxine yet?
No, I was
No, not
fucking
yet.
pissed. I didn't know there's early access tonight. I would have
Yeah,
gone.
it's not the night. It's great.
Yeah.
I need to go see Despicable Me 4.
great. It's great.
Mike,
I loved it.
I loved it. I loved it.
Enjoy it or no?
Great.
It was so good. So
What did you say, Ronan?
Okay,
It's
I
fucking
can't.
great.
I have to
I
see
want-
the previous movies to enjoy Max.
God damn it! I
What,
just
There
want
were previous
something-
Maxine movies.
Yeah, the X, the
Yeah,
purple.
the X
X
and
watch it
purple.
or no?
X, not Twitter. Bro, oh wait, James has loses his mind.
I can't fucking share this.
Shit.
Oh my
share
god,
it.
there's
You
a
can
picture.
share
No, I can't.
It's something Dave Byrne sent you, isn't it? I can just
No,
tell by
I found
the
it on Twitter.
lighters on his
I
face.
found it on Twitter.
Dave
It's a,
Byrne.
it's a
Wait,
fake.
send it in the chat.
Okay, I'll put it on the
And then
Discord.
we'll all react to it.
No, I'll put
I
it.
feel like we need a channel on the
Okay.
Discord
Better
be good if you
for
made me
like
put down the
stuff that we
No,
can't put
it's
on.
This
no,
better be
I'm
good.
I'm telling you right now. it is-
NSFW.
Hold on. I'm telling you, it is
Yes.
so bad. It's a fake YouTube channel, but it's so fucking stupid.
All right.
I don't
Oh,
want to
man.
post. I'll post it. I'm only gonna post it for like a minute, and I'm gonna delete it.
I'm gonna screenshot it.
It's in the Discord. I don't care.
Why do I
It's-
keep
Discord.
reading all of these in his voice?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Well,
Draven went in
Draven.
here. The first thing I fucking see is a dude from SpongeBob just fisting mayo.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
Wait,
Here we
where's
go. Here we go. I'll post it. I'll post it in 3, 2, 1. There you go. And it came across on Twitter.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ!
It's so bad.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my
Wow.
god!
They said, "Oh, it's July. Pride month's over. Fuck it."
Oh, before Pride.
Jesus!
We're gonna end up on kick.
He's speed running that homophobia.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Open in browser, you bet.
What
You
is
are
wrong
grounded.
with you?
That was bad.
Oh my
You're
god.
grounded.
It
No,
popped
don't
up on
open
my-
an
it-
Edge. That's not
You're
what I
pop-
want.
Grounded.
It popped up on my For You page. I'm like, what
Well,
the fuck is this?
Can
You're
we go
grounded.
back to Davern's?
Yeah,
Bro.
that SpongeBob
Yeah,
gif is
his
crazy.
glizzy shit. No, okay.
I'm-
I have some really bad SpongeBob
I-
ones.
I have
Yeah, I
questions.
can't say anything.
That's jizzy,
I
bro.
have questions, bro. Like, first of all, is the SpongeBob one some Huck tour? Is that what that is?
Oh God, shut up.
It's a
Oh, okay.
yeah,
no, I
you
got
knew
it.
he was simping for that girl. I knew it.
Huck
I
tour
had
is
someone
spit on
send
that
me,
thing,
like,
y'all.
a folder of SpongeBob, like really like edgy shit. And there's a few in here that I need to delete from the camera roll because they are not.
Oh,
my God.
that was,
Oh my
that was
God.
Draven's dog, dude. Holy shit.
I like that first comment. Look at that first comment.
So I don't know. Do you guys watch like Kai Cenat?
No.
Yeah, he just
no.
fucking.
Yeah, Draven. Okay.
I don't. I think
We
Mr.
can
Beast set
establish
up
it was
like
fake,
a.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a
No,
fake set,
no,
but
It's fake.
Go watch the video. Put
Pictures
it
have-
on the phone.
yeah, the video is
Come
funny
out.
as
It's
fuck.
hilarious, bro. Because like it literally
Pictures
starts a
have come
fire
out
instantly,
showing.
bro.
Oh my gosh, the tiger from the video.
Yo, furries rise up.
No, that's the one from fucking Invincible. Or that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Battle Beast.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Battle Beast or whatever he was.
Yeah, it was Battle Beast. Some most 90s
I
name.
still need to watch season 2. Don't be saying anything if he comes back. Is
that's
everyone
a
caught up
good
on House of the Dragon that's gonna watch
No.
it?
Yeah.
No.
No, everybody
Is that a
He's
no?
still-
You're not gonna watch it, or
I'm gonna watch it. but
Fucking
I'm not-
fire, bro.
Okay,
I'm not
neither.
gonna watch it because
Okay.
I never watched. It was too much incest in the original show. Couldn't get with it.
Ah.
Best part.
He
bro.
likes a little bit of incest, but not too much.
Oh, yeah.
So
And then that other one down there, he's drippy, dude. That's my
drip,
pope.
drip, bro. Dude,
That's my pope.
Drippy pope.
That's my pope right there. Holy
drip.
shit.
literally right before I joined in, I went downstairs to go fill up my water, and my parents were finally starting season 2.
fucking shit.
And
What?
they have about
Oh,
10
fill
minutes
up
left
my
in the
water.
first
Okay.
Yeah,
episode.
his cat's name is Water. Okay.
He said to go fill up my water. I thought he said to go throw up my water. I'm like, you're just gonna throw that
Bless
in there
you,
like
Phil.
No one fucking can.
I don't think you heard me. That's unfortunate.
This
My
episode
parents
4
were
though.
about to finish the
Fire.
first episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, it's a cack.
Oh, that. Oh, my God.
First thing.
I don't.
Oh, he's about to
get
get railed too with that +2.
Did you guys see that Uno came out and officially was like, yeah, that's not actually a thing. Y'all are just being mean to each other. About the adding like the
Stacking.
plus
What?
twos
That's
and
in-
fours
Oh,
on
nah.
top of each other.
That's how you play.
That's house rules.
Mhm.
That's house rules.
What the fuck is this?
That's how you play, bro.
What? What now?
I'm just laughing at these fucking stupid pictures.
Brother, what is it for you?
Hell yeah.
Yo, Gandalf
Hey,
going
he's getting out
crazy,
the
dude.
shot.
You shall shred.
Ian McKellen before he got injured.
He's getting out of
Let
the
me
Shire with that.
Hold on. Chainsaw, let me send you something real fast.
Hey,
Please
Chainsaw,
don't.
I sent you some more funny things.
I saw.
I sent you some photos of my
Oh,
cock.
boy. Oh.
bro,
Who showed
We
those?
just saw it. We
Bro.
just saw your cock. What are you talking about?
no, we did not.
Yeah, we did. It was small.
All
You
right,
couldn't see
I'll
it.
pull it out right now. I'll show you. Hold up.
What's that
No.
speck of dust?
Ew.
Now,
Here,
Oh,
it's coming up.
What's his name?
I'm gonna show
Ultimate
you.
Origins, bro. There,
all right,
my
just send it
cock.
to you on Discord.
there it is.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's got it.
It's
Oh,
Randy. Oh my god, I
Oh,
love that thing.
Yo, it's Zoro over here, or Zolo, whatever the fucking name is.
No, his name's
One
Randy.
Piece.
Ew.
Oh, Randy. Okay.
That's cool. No.
Ew.
What the fuck is that,
Don't like your
My
cock.
cock. Clash of Clans.
Yeah. Stop.
Yeah.
No one cares about
bro?
your cock.
You're an adult man. You're not playing Clash.
Looks
of
like the
Clans, right?
dog that took a shit in your living room on your live
Excuse me,
stream.
Thor?
Yeah, no, I said what I said.
2012.
Hey,
Yeah, when you were what were you 5, 8?
Hey, Draven, was it like
I was
on
a sophomore
carpet
in high
or like
school.
hardwood floor?
You,
It was on carpet.
I got nothing to say to you.
Damn, how hard was that to clean up?
It's pretty easy. I think.
All right, you guys ready for some unhinged memes in the Discord? Here we go, guys.
Oh
Get
god.
some
Oh,
giggles
no.
on.
Wait, who left?
Oh shit!
Wait, Johnny, where the fuck Johnny go?
No,
What
Johnny.
the fuck is this?
No.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
You got triggered and left. Now
That
look
one
at
of
the
the
Discord.
SpongeBob is balls, bro. That one's awesome.
Hey, the SpongeBob cheeks kind of go hard though.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Oh, hey, he's grabbing up.
Nothing like a little sponge ass. Ain't nothing like that. All
Hey,
right.
hey, Patrick ready to go and fuck some people up with that fit.
Oh shoot.
Wait, the SpongeBob balls one. Why did I just see that?
That one's awesome.
Jesus.
Yeah, you
Christ.
saw what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
I tried to block it out, but I couldn't. Now I just see yellow veiny balls.
Oh,
of course.
Wouldn't be the first time.
My internet just took a
Hey-o.
no, my internet took a dookie.
It took a dookie.
Yeah, it went crazy. That was wild.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Hey,
No.
And you're lucky you came back just for this. I was going to share this.
did you give it some Pepto?
Hell yeah. God.
Jesse,
Watch
me shred this shit.
Shred this. Paint this motherfucker up.
Chainsaw, look at your Discord DMs. Look at the picture of him.
God.
Oh, no.
You are done.
It's not actually like bad. It's just funny.
You're a fucking liar.
I am a liar.
Oh, there you go.
What the
Confirmed.
fuck is that?
Bro, the Discord is crazy right now. I
It's
have a
a-
lot of
it's
those
a picture of
SpongeBob
Chainsaw's
pictures. I have almost all those SpongeBob.
It's a picture of Chainsaw through his window. It's like,
Yeah. Hey, I see you.
I'm here. I'm right outside.
I'm reacting to Chainsaw Reacts House.
You should be.
Oh my god.
What's up, guys? I'm reacting to Chainsaw Reacts new house.
Yeah, 123 Chainsaw Street.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Chainsaw.
No.
So when you get the new house,
No.
can I
No.
come and
No.
get some?
You can come if you want. You
Yeah, when's this
just
bukkake happening?
Yeah.
Lance,
Yeah.
we already agreed to
That's
it.
a new.
Once he's settled, we're gonna do the Fast and Furious dinner scene.
Oh yeah.
We're all gonna rent
Barbecue.
1 hour cool
Barbecue.
cars.
No, we're
Get some
not.
Coronas. Get some Coronas. Talk about family, even though we
And
have
then
no
we're
chemistry.
not.
Wear
I'm
white
gonna-
beaters with crosses. Yep.
Yeah, we talk
I'm
about
gonna-
family, even though we have no chemistry at
We
all.
shave our heads. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up on Gore and be like, maybe put some baby lotion on the arms. Then he will say, make sure you shave that big ass forehead.
Oh hell yeah, bro! That was my favorite. Yeah, that was my favorite bit from what was that? The
Wow, I don't know who posted that photo, but wow.
Granny got grip. She got that gorilla
Not
grip.
Rick.
Yeah,
Oh
Got
my
that
God, look at this.
Giat.
It's
for you.
similar to one, this is
That's
similar to
pretty
one
good.
I showed before already. We'll show it again.
Why don't you show mine's Chainsaw?
Oh
Yo,
shit!
he's posted up.
Oh yeah,
That is
My
a-
son's
that-
he knows
posted.
he knows what we want.
That's
Tony
a
the Tiger
skinny.
is pissed.
That's
That's
a
a
fire
skinny-
mixtape cover.
That's the next Genshin Impact character.
That's a skinny tiger.
Why does that guy look familiar?
It's a tiger.
It's Tony the Tiger. Bro.
No, in the Discord.
Oh,
That's
Like, who is that?
I don't know who that is.
That's
It's
Frodo,
just-
actually.
Yeah.
Andrew Lincoln.
Damn, for a second I thought those were the towers that went there.
No.
that's Andrew
like,
Lincoln.
The two towers. That's Lord of the Rings. Come on, man.
I thought it was the third
It's
tower.
just some dude I found on Instagram to post like
Oh my God, I fucking
shit,
hate
that
it.
goes
For all the dogs.
That goes hard.
For all my dogs.
For- Dogs will be dogs.
Hell yeah, bro.
I love how this just
Oh
turned
my
into reacting
God.
to cursed Twitter pictures.
Reacting to memes.
Was I the only one that thought that, or either thought or wanted to be like a gangbanger and totally
Hell yeah.
was the farthest thing from it?
Yo,
Wow, that was a perfect
my
time
man
for that
Easy
to-
E is going
Yeah,
crazy.
Dude, he's about to play Blue Eyes by Dragon Wild Sacrifice and
Cruising down the
Not
street
good.
and my 6'4", jacking the bitches with the Pokemon card. Oh.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh. God
He got
damn it.
Do I
Oh,
need to
fuck.
You just triggered me, bro. I'm fucking triggered.
I'll go in my corner. I deserve it. That was bad.
Hey.
That's why Easy died.
What the?
That's why he had that hot tour. That's why.
Yeah. Oh no, it had some AIDS in it. Yeah.
Jesus, Gore.
What? He died of AIDS. I didn't do it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I wish I did it.
Yes, you
Wait,
did.
hold on.
What?
That makes sense. Wait, hold on. That makes
Whoa.
sense. I didn't do it. No.
Whoa!
What the fuck is that picture?
Did you just?
No, I didn't. I didn't do it to him.
You know how that shit go.
There you go, Blue Eyes.
Oh my guy's got the Easy E card. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
Blue eyes.
I summon Easy E in attack mode and end my turn.
Hey, I never understood Yu-Gi-Oh.
You're just not cool.
I understand.
I apply
But I did love Beyblade.
You mean Beyblade?
Flavor Flav?
Yeah.
I like Flavor Flav too. Yeah.
No, what was the one
big Beyblade at like
Beyblade.
7 o'clock?
No, what was the one with the little robots
Beyblade.
that they shot the marbles out of?
Fuck.
Digimon?
I can't.
No.
I love Digimon. They
The
got
little
me wet
balls
in
are
the morning.
Bakugan.
Yeah, Bakugan. I
Bakugan.
love
There you
Bakugan.
There you go.
You guys are just gonna skip where I said, I love Digimon and it made me wet in the morning.
Digimon.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that part. That's crazy. Agumon got you drippy.
Bakugan was fucking stupid.
Hey, yo, Mike.
I never played it.
Was that the first or second tower?
Oh Jesus!
That's a wild thing to say out of nowhere.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know. I'm not on the Discord. bro.
Wow!
Dude, it's a dude
All right.
jumping off a
That's what that
tower with
was.
a water bucket.
Now we're on
Jesus Christ.
offensive
Christ.
memes territory.
It'd be fucked up if they put the music like "There goes my." Yeah, I'm like that's fucked up.
Watch 'em, man.
Aim for the bushes.
Wait a minute. Hey, why do you have a Challengers poster in your background, Mike?
He likes that movie. He likes being dominated by Zendaya.
I mean, that movie was amazing, and part of me
Were you
did
of
wish
age
I
to
was-
see that movie, Michael?
No, when he said
No.
Maxine, I was like, bro, you're like 16, 17. You should not be seeing
He was
that.
straight jorking it in the
I
back of
haven't,
the
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure Mia Goth doesn't have clothes on for half of it.
Yeah, I think she's a porn star in that movie, or
Yeah.
corn star. My bad. Sorry, you
She's
cheated.
she's going to full on
Corn.
acting. Yeah, corn star. No, that's
Corn on the cab.
that's girl.
I'm a star. I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get some money. I've been thinking about getting into the industry myself.
Oh, the porn is?
Ooh, you want to collab?
What? What?
Oh, yeah. Tag me in.
You have a blossoming OnlyFans career,
You
dude.
know who will not collab with Lance though, Jake? You know he won't.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I thought he was
he's not
going to
here,
appear.
thank
I was scared.
God.
Oh my
Ready.
god,
I was
my
like,
asshole
hold!
clenched. Yeah. Oof. Okay, I can unclench now.
Thank fuck.
So, Ronan and Phil, when we meet in San Diego, should we just start like an all-out brawl in the middle of the exhibitor floor?
Oh,
or-
definitely yes.
Yeah.
That'd be
start, no, start kissing
Ultimate
each other.
showdown
There
of
you go.
Ultimate Destiny.
You start kissing each
Anchorman?
other.
No.
Yeah.
My wife's gonna be there. I don't.
No, start kissing them. Who cares?
Ghost of Stonewall
And-
Jack.
and
Just
if-
make an
if-
OnlyFans video right
and
there. You
if
just
she-
said. Yeah.
If she doesn't agree with it, then she's not woke enough.
She doesn't support your OnlyFans, then you know
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know.
It's time to fight to the death.
As soon as I get off the plane, I'm gonna just go to the
Start
bar
kissing.
next to
I'm
the
off the
convention
plane
center.
to LAX.
Immediately start kissing.
I'm off the plane.
Yeah, as soon as Ronan gets off the plane, start kissing.
Immediately start kissing.
You start kissing.
Like we in France, bro.
As soon as his foot gets off the plane, he's just bricked. He's like, all right, it's gonna go.
All right. Talking about that San Diego air. It's like Viagra.
San Diego.
God damn, bro. My thing is bloody. Let's go.
You asleep, Draven? You asleep, Draven?
Fuck yourself, San Diego.
You were sleeping. You're like,
Draven's hit. Hey, Draven.
No, he's
have
just
you-
emo right now.
Have you ever thought about like getting like a buzz cut?
I got you, bro. I can give you a buzz cut right
like-
now.
Yeah,
Get
Johnny
a-
give you a buzz
get
cut
a-
for a
You
kid.
get cornrows.
Doing a
Cornrows.
I'm growing into my shoulders, bro.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, bro.
Your shoulders.
Can you
Ryan
buzz
Reed
up my
needs to
bush?
chill, bro.
Yeah, can you buzz his bush?
Oh yeah,
I'll
buzz
buzz your fucking
Phil.
bush.
Phil, he'll buzz your bush.
Cool.
I get it. Your email.
It's a fucking jungle down there. Thank you.
I
It's a
think
jungle out there.
Welcome to the
monkey
jungle.
I think Draven should like cut his hair off and grow a beard, and then
I can't grow a
he'll be
beard.
like the.
Viking
he'll be
style.
the yes, you
He's too
can.
young to grow
Oh,
a beard.
Draven, you
You
want to
look
know why
like
you
Kratos
can't
if you
grow?
got a Snapchat filter.
I know why you can't grow a beard, Draven. It's a.
It just runs in my family. I'll grow it when I'm like 26. My dad said.
No, you got to eat some booty.
That's-
That's what you got to do.
That's like 10 years from now.
Whoa.
Hey,
You
Draven.
gotta chow down on some ass.
Nah,
Yeah.
Draven, the difference
Yeah, that'll
that
do it.
a haircut can make. Oh, God fucking damn it. Hold on.
What the hell are you doing?
I was trying to tell you the difference.
Put his phone to sleep.
There you go.
Different haircuts can make a big
Nah,
difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can make
No.
it looks like a mop right now, bro. I love you, but it looks like a mop.
Hey,
Damn.
It's
I'm
probably
not
got the
getting
best
it.
hair,
David.
so.
Hey,
It looks
David,
very
you
well
know what you should go for?
conditioned,
David.
but
I'm about to say,
you gotta
it's
get a
fine.
brush.
You know what you should go for next? David, you know what you need? You need a sour cream Sanchez.
Oh no, I know what the Sanchez.
What in the
part, but I don't know
goddamn
the sour cream
fuck?
part.
What the
I'm gonna
goddamn
guess sour
shit?
cream part is calm.
Why does he
Wait,
look
what?
like
Why is?
that?
Hold on.
If I look it up, I'm gonna end up on a list.
Did y'all
Yeah.
see how? Did you see how he left the room? He walked like a fucking old man.
Yeah, he came in limping at one point. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to
He's
tell
about to
you.
bald himself right now on
Let's
camera.
watch.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
Hey, bro.
Let's
He's
watch.
getting his vape.
He's walking like an old man.
He actually got pegged. Oh my god.
Big house.
Did somebody do you in the booty?
Oh, look at him.
Why is this comb?
Oh,
Why is this brush?
pretty girl.
Jesus, you have a lot of
Pretty girl,
forehead.
David.
It's
Pretty
his
girl.
wife. It's his wife.
You got a lot of
You have a
forehead.
lot of forehead.
We'll go eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought my
How many-
internet kicked me out
How
again.
many
Holy
fingers
shit.
can you put on your forehead?
David,
A
did you
lot.
go get your vape? David,
Wow.
David,
He's a forehead.
David,
Listen.
listen, bro.
David, listen.
A haircut does make a difference.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
hey,
Who the fuck is that? Is that Chadwick
Who the fuck is
Boseman
that
from
ugly
the
piece
Ma
of
Rainey
shit?
movie?
Holy shit.
That Barack Obama?
Who the fuck is that ugly
fucking
fuck?
said that.
What? He had the trumpet.
Okay,
He had the
hey,
trumpet, or whatever that
Draven,
is. I don't know,
Draven,
kazoo.
Draven, hold up.
Draven.
Draven.
Oh my god.
that was a great movie.
What? What do you fucking want?
Draven.
Bro, go hit the vape.
Mom, mommy, mom, mama,
He kept asking for you, Draven.
Get a haircut.
Draven.
Shit.
What the fuck is that?
I'd rather have
Draven.
long hair.
Draven.
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 I had long hair before. I've always been sexy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hell yeah, bro.
Draven.
Just answer him.
What the
It'll be
fuck
over
do
if
you want?
Except when we were trying to wake him up.
Draven.
Oh, yo, he's got a switchblade. Hold on, watch it.
Go hit the vape.
Oh, he's a street dog.
That's all you want. Just hit the vape, bro.
Hit the vape, man.
What are those things called? Like not switchblades.
Just put your mouth on it,
Butterfly knife.
Yeah, butterfly.
man.
knife.
Just put your mouth on it.
Yeah, do
Jesus.
this.
Looks like a
Whoa.
greaser.
Hey,
bro.
oh, buddy.
Oh, he's smoking.
Oh,
his
smoking
butterfly
dick, yeah.
Well,
Fucking Johnson.
Dave Johnson.
I just saw the weirdest video of an old man
No,
at a party.
Fucking me.
I'm gonna send what?
Hey, yo.
what's going on?
That's why you're limping, bro.
That's why he's walking like
That's like fucked up, bro.
I told you I was.
He got bugged by that old guy from
He's taking that Robert De Niro dick.
the Melvin McCobb episode. The old guy banging him. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
No, Draven.
Y'all
See,
are so fucking dumb.
the hair that you have right now, I had it at one point, and it was not a good look, my guy.
Yeah, well,
Draven.
On him, it's
Draven.
fine. What the
Oh my
fuck? That is not what he looks like.
Holy fuck.
dude, I am so much better looking than that,
Oh,
bro. Come on.
man.
You can't do me
Not
like
by
that, bro.
much, my guy.
Who am I trying to impress, Jack?
Oh my god, Phil set up. Phil
I
set up,
know.
guys. Oh my god.
Hey, feels okay.
Literally.
Hey, yo.
I'm not
feels
even
okay.
gonna. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that.
I know
Check
he drives a Toyota.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you look like in that picture. I can't. Like, you remind me of something besides a travesty. There's something else.
He looks
Wow.
Cobb looked like SpongeBob's brother in that one episode.
like. Can you
It's
show
like-
us?
He
Yeah,
does
that's
look like
pretty dumb.
Draven, I know you
brother.
just want to take a picture of it, so
He
no.
does look like a cartoon character.
Just
That's for
show
sure.
us the photo.
It wasn't a photo; it was a video.
All right, show
Me
us the
dancing
video.
the hotline bling.
What
Just
the
show
fuck is that,
us.
Mike?
I can't see that.
Is that a fucking dino nugget?
Anyone
It's a dinosaur. Oh, it's a
Detroit.
dinosaur.
I hate living in
If
Detroit.
anyone still has their Vine account, that video's up on my Vine.
Jack,
Still.
let me see the photo again. I want to see it.
Does
I didn't
Vine
get to-
still exist?
I didn't
It
get to really
does,
look.
but you have to know how to
Is
get
this
to it.
accurate? Is this?
We
is
need
this
to.
accurate?
Yeah, there's dinosaurs in Detroit.
Yeah,
I've seen them. Detroit. I know.
Shady.
I know. Everyone's brain cells are screaming. Shut the fuck up right now.
Yeah.
I think this was brain rot.
Well,
but, yeah.
with
This was brain rat.
with
Draven,
Phil's,
it's from this night.
Skibidi council, right?
oh,
Let me zoom
Jesus.
in. I cannot see that.
Fuck. Oh, you're supposed to be it's Pat or the fuck. Oh no, you're supposed to be the father from Back to the Future.
No, but I mean that worked.
Dude, I had
That's what you look like.
I had the same Walking Dead poster, dude.
I know that was.
You look like the father from fucking Crispin Glover's character in Back to the Future. That's what you look like.
That's a good.
When you did high
comparison.
school. That's what you look like.
With
You're my density.
Check the Discord.
You're my teen.
with
There you
Phil's-
go.
Can you all shut up and let Chainsaw speak for fuck's
With-
sake?
Phil's sigh. We're gonna wrap it up. We're calling it. I gotta go to bed.
All right.
Hey, talking
I
to
got-
Mike again. That was hot.
That was really
Oh.
Yeah, I have to. We got a 5-hour drive tomorrow, so. that'll be
Oh,
cool.
where are you going?
Going to Indiana to see my mom. And
Hey,
my grandmother.
Indiana.
You're coming out
Hawkins?
here?
Yeah, I'm going to see my mom and grandmother. Yes.
You going to Hawkins?
Oh my
Going to
goodness, we're in Indiana. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
come
telling you
meet
that.
you.
I'm not telling you that.
I'm gonna come meet you.
I'm from
He's
the
going to see
Chicagoland
11.
area. Chainsaw.
I live in
I'll buy you a
Indiana.
beer.
Dude, I
Well,
live in Indiana. What the
I will. I'll put.
You what? John Travolta into the chat.
I'll put in the Discord where I'll be at. So if you, I don't. I think Lance, when we discussed this last year, like 3 hours away. So I don't think you'll be able to.
That was
do the
I'll-
drive.
I do the drive. How
Before we
tall are
start
you?
logging off, I just
I'll-
want to say this. Oh, go ahead, Chainsaw. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I just want to say shout out to Robert Town. He's the screenwriter for Chinatown. He passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to him. Gladiator 2, those pictures look
Yeah,
awesome.
Gladiator. Yeah.
Did you even talk about Gladiator 2?
No, we didn't. No.
What's his name? Quiet Place Day One guy looked like Cersei from Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
And we didn't talk about
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve's son is cameoing in Superman.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
awesome.
People are mad about that for some reason.
Mid.
I
They
don't
shouldn't
know.
be. They're stupid.
I'm
People are
fucking
dumb.
What the
upset.
fuck else is new?
I'm
Come
angry.
on,
What the
man.
what the fuck?
What the fuck else is new?
I think
That's
it's
true.
it's a nice homage. It's definitely better than what
very
the Flash fucking did. I'll tell you that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No.
No, yeah, I love that. No,
I mean, he
Mr.
could
Reeves.
turn out to be like completely AI generated in the movie.
What, his son?
Yes.
As long as I get a Nicolas Cage cameo, I'll be fine.
Nicolas Cage will be in it.
Yeah.
He'll be Ghost Rider though.
Oh,
Yeah,
can we talk about how before we go,
No.
David Corn Sweat's cape is just glorious in every
It just
picture.
flows.
I like
It just flow. It makes me horny.
Flows. I bet it does. Creep.
This is a PG-13
Yeah,
podcast. You're just trying to rated R, bro.
Yeah,
This is not kick.
really are.
The emblem on the back of the cape looks fucking stupid.
Agreed.
There you
Oh
go.
my God, Phil!
Uh,
I mean, if I'm just saying, if Maxwell Lord gets his way and they conform, cuz it's not gonna be the crest on the back anyway. It's gonna be that weird JL thing. So I mean, you might get your way.
I can't wait
Might
for
get
this in
away.
person in San Diego. I can't wait for this.
oh God.
I'm gonna
All
get
right.
Phil the biggest hug.
I bet you start kissing. All right.
What
We're
is
gonna
up
go down
with you
we're gonna
and
go down
dude
the line.
kissing?
He wants
Where we-
kissing, bro.
We're gonna line see everybody we find everybody. Ronan, where people find you, sir?
Find me at Ronan and Jane on YouTube and all the socials.
And in James Gunn's closet.
Yep.
And
no,
his asshole.
probably.
Wait, I'm in there. Wait,
I
what?
don't know why I'm at.
Hold
Where can
on.
people find you, Gore?
I'm actually in James Gunn's asshole. So.
At least you're honest. Davern, people find you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pegged.
I guess the internet. I don't know.
On
Watching
Instagram-
Inside Out.
Getting pegged. Inside Out. That's what I called last night with Dave.
Whoa.
Wow.
Johnny.
Core Labs Mayberry.
The YouTubes and the Twitches and the Uncharted.
Yeah, skipping
Come.
Music Mondays. To
Oh yeah, I
play
saw your
Uncharted.
stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
Yeah.
bunghole.
And
Oh.
yeah, and Phil's anus.
Whoa.
I want to watch.
Sphincter.
Yeah, Phil.
That's
People
the
find
only
you,
thing
sir.
Phil has anything to do with James Gunn.
There.
Not on Twitter.
Just look there, just not on Twitter, because fuck Twitter.
And on my
Yeah.
gag.
Cesspool of an app.
Whoa. Now, Mike, where can people find you? Obviously, with your you had a dog shitting on your floor.
Bro looks like that
cares?
Mr. Incredible dog to his left, bro.
Oh,
What a
God, it
badass.
looks like
You can probably find me. You can probably find me shoving my butterfly knife up Phil's ass.
No, please don't.
Whoa.
Wait,
You
Go
stepping on
back
my
to-
now?
wait,
Is
go
that
back
what
to
they
Mike.
call it now?
Go back to Mike. It looks
Oh,
like
that?
it looks like Zendaya took the Jason mask off. Like, that's who's gonna be Jason next.
Oh yeah.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Lance, where people find you?
You can find me stimping over Dragon Ball Sparking Zero until October. All right.
The fuck kind of brain rot shit did I just hear?
God
Whoa.
damn. Jack? All there.
Right here.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Thanks everybody who
Jack's World White. Wow.
Yes. Well, he's white. He is
White. Twitter and
Yeah.
Twitch.
White
Jesus.
world. Wow.
At least he's
White
not,
Twitter
at least
and
he's,
Twitch. Oh my
at
god.
least
It's
he's not,
YouTube. You
at least
dork.
he's not Jake. At least he's not Jake. At least he's not Jake.
Oh my god.
Thanks
Oh my
everybody who
God.
was here this week on this episode of Council. We hit 100 different content creators. Holy shit. We're getting close to 50
Yeah, that's
episodes.
another
I don't know what we're gonna do on 50 episodes. We'll do something.
Terminated.
We're gonna eat.
We're gonna
Phil's
fucking
ass.
cancel the show. No, we're done.
We're
Yeah.
gonna eat Phil.
You're almost up there with Party Nation.
Trust me.
What
we
you
don't-
Mike on that
We're
episode?
gonna eat Phil.
Entirety.
we don't- Well,
need
I
Phil.
would feel competition if Party Nation actually got guests on, but they don't. So
Oh,
there you go.
Damn, shots fired, bro.
I have guests every week, sir.
Yeah, the same people.
So I like it, man. I like it. I like it like that. I like the same thing over and over again.
Just
Yeah,
make
that's why I
sure.
watch the CW.
Yeah, yeah. Just make sure your co-host that stops trying to steal people from this show. That's all we're saying.
Hey, that's
Oh,
not my
damn.
fault. All right, you guys gotta come together and hug.
Nah, never
Come
happened.
together.
Maybe not kiss.
No kissing.
Oh, hey.
We'll see you guys
Come on,
next
your
week.
ass.
And well, no, next week
Hell
I'll
yeah.
still be here, but then the following episode will be in the new house. So
Hey.
see you guys.
Everyone
I'll be at the house too.
His room's gonna be
Alright.
all black.
One camera.
His room is all black.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
standing behind Chainsaw on the
Cum
couch.
socks.
And you know,
Cum spots everywhere.
Jake is not going to be on that one. Like, you're in a
Oh,
black
no,
room.
Black on my watch.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Fuck off.
Why is he in my
fuck
group
off.
chat if he doesn't like
Anyway.
Superman.